Okay, let me get this going here. Squeaky chair. Okay, Elden Ring. Alright, done. If I can get a mod for the camera later on, I will consider coming back to this game, but for now, I'm just not interested. The camera really got to me. So, we're golden. We're just done with that. I'm the streamer. I can do what I want. I don't care if I lose viewers. That's not what it's about. It's about me having fun. Wait, why is it being choppy? Okay. Man, it is being really choppy. Maybe my PC's dying. Maybe that's a blessing in disguise. Dude, why is it so choppy? All today has been on stream is me going around menus and trying to make things better. Should be that. All right, let's go have fun. Nice try, big boy. Oh, crap. Suck. Get out of here. Look, I'm a Soulsborne gal through and through. I can't help what I like. I like the big girl games. Crap. All right. Hey, Mending Rune of Perfect Order. That's cool. Off the horse, thank you. Okay. Let's go talk to the dude and see what he says. Actually, we don't even have to talk to him to continue his quest line, but whatever.
Beautiful work, and as such, the heart, if you should find
I still want a Banjo-Kazooie voice mod for this game.
You must not for those who bear hunger until the flood strength.
Okay. That reminds me, let's go back to the side beach. We have a torch now. Get rid of the side whip. Actually, let's have this whip be there. We'll have the torch here. Matter. All right, buddy, we'll go help you out. Heavy rolling? Oh shit. There. That is so fun to use. Holy shit. I like whips in this game. I just wish you could riposte with them. That's the only thing. Fashion's randomized. I'm gonna do this solo. Back, you beast! Fucking Christ almighty! Oh, cock and ball torture. Where are my runes at? Take out the little boys. Stop backing away and fight me. What does that do? Camera, swap targets. Holy shit, that's why I don't use lock-on. Even Kingdom Hearts can do a better job than you guys. It's just one of those days, isn't it? Oh my god, inventory. You swap games for 1 second and everything in your brain just goes bye-bye. Okay, you be the torch. You be the whip. Take this off. And then put... Okay, so since that's off, we don't need to wear this anymore, which means we can put on this. I don't remember being so slow. I don't remember being so slow. Oh my god. Fuck off. Alright, anyway. Right on cue. Curse Mark of Death, Smithing Stones, Glint Staff. No, y'all are dying. I'm not showing any mercy right now. Everyone in here is gonna die. I'm so sorry. No mercy. You pissed me off. No mercy. Even the ones that weren't involved, they're dying too. Scream before you die. Is this gonna be randomized too, or is it just gonna be dragon spells? Oh. You have to spend dragon hearts to get that. That's kind of weird. Huh. But just for incantations. Is Flame Catch the one where you spark it from your hand? Yeah, it is. We might want that, actually. Let me get that. That one's not bad. 1 second, chat. I need to resume the stream, that's right. Okay, good. Alright. Let's explore this island and look for some goodies. I don't know how I did that, but okay. Oh no, we're running low. No, we don't have any rocks. I'm so sorry. You guys are gonna have to share. Here you go. Oh, got the rare one. Where's the other boy? I mean, maybe you don't have to share. I have no idea where the other one went. Oh well. Isn't there a item? No. There's no way I was already here. Old Fang, okay. I mean, we could use it for crafting. I won't complain about that. Shocking, I know. I need to get rid of the positive vibes tag, because that's just a straight up lie. Let's get rid of that. That's just I'm just lying through my teeth with that one. Let's put in randomizer. I'm never putting that tag in there again, because that's just a straight up lie. Goodies? Nothing. It died for nothing. Great. Okay. We don't have the needle because it's randomized, but let's see if we can still talk to him anyway.
Oh. What are you doing here?
Yeah, okay. We have to actually find his needle. Oh, God. His quest will never be complete. We're literally looking for a needle in this randomizer. It's a needle in a haystack. Holy shit. Oh yeah, we already took care of this one. Okay. Let's do some caves while we're at it. Perfect. No! Now do it. Boom. My back's killing me. Holy shit. Alright, this is my favorite cave in the game, by the way. The High Road Cave. I really like this cave. Visually, it's great. It actually stands out. Like, it looks like it's gonna be a generic cave at first, but then it really picks up. Oh, hang on. I got my husband knocking on the door. 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, I'm back. I had to help Jamie move a very heavy box, and they could not do it right now because they are in pain from yesterday, so no biggies. Glad I could help them. It's this way. This is one of the last caves I found in the game, too, and it's like at a starting area. It's just hidden so well. Oh, shit. Whips are really fun. I just realized I'm low health. Is music on? No. System. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, so that's the intended way. I'm gonna go backwards real quick. Oh, wait, there's another path? Holy shit. No. Hey, we found the noble robe. It's cool. Oh, it's not invisible. Oh, okay. So that just links back to it, so it's an alternate way. Neat. Should I update all the Discord posts so that it's actually Elden Ring? Maybe update my Twitter too. I'm gonna do that. Let's take. I'm gonna wait till lunch break and I'll do it. I don't want to do that right now. That would be mean, because then we're just eating up time. I'll do it during my lunch break. Sorry for swapping games, y'all, but I just wasn't having fun. And if I'm not having fun, then what's the point? If the streamer's not having fun, the chat's not having fun. That's the way I see it. If I get a mod installed that fixes the camera, I will consider going back to that game, but for the time being, I'm not going to consider it. Unless we have, like, people to play with. If we have people to play with, then sure. I'd have to, like, plan that ahead, then it looks like, though. Maybe get Ruby in on there or something on some day of the week. That would make it way more fun. Golden rune 7. I won't say no to that. Every golden rune counts. Oh god, if we didn't make that, we would have died. Warming stone. Huh. Oh, isn't there something behind the waterfall? Fuck, there is. Holy shit. Whip's perfect for bats. Hey, what's up, Woosley? Fellow cotton candy Durg, yes. You too are cotton candy. We should swap to our other weapon. I'm doing okay. I'm doing better since we swapped to this. Thank you for asking. How about yourself? Are you doing all right? You're loving that fashion? I'm glad. I just kind of threw it together with what I found in the game. Kind of fun to do that, isn't it? You're doing okay, you think? Okay. Hope so. Uh-oh. Aww. He's so weak. Foolish. Yes. Suffer. Kill. Ow, not me. Fool. You're dead or something. Yes. Okay, so where we currently are, right here, this little cavern, this is my favorite place in the entire game. I'm serious. This is my favorite place. This arena is my favorite place in the entire game. I mean, look at this. Hey, what's up, Merp? Imagine if you were in here right now, hanging out with your friends, having a picnic or something. This would be totally chill. I think we missed some things, but it's okay. Actually, no, it's not okay. We're doing item randomizer. There could be something important. Damn it. Let's go for another dive. Yeah, I like that place. It's pretty. Oh no. We're fine. Oh no. Like how we slowly see like man-made platforms. It's cool. This is my favorite cave in the game. It's really nice. Doesn't lead to a dead end, does it? Oh shit. Oh, hiccups. That's what I got. We need to go behind the waterfall real quick. Of course, it's a video game. Crazy not to have this. Oh wait, I'm crazy. There's nothing else. The other waterfall is what had the secret, not this one. Back away! Oh. Did it die from gravity? That's pretty sad. Hang on. Get rid of that. Okay. Oh god, we have to go to lunch in 4 minutes. But don't worry, our lunch break is only 15 minutes long. I reduced lunch break since I only have protein shakes for lunch now. You know, that doesn't take long to prep or consume. So don't worry, lunch break is only 15 minutes. And I have no problem with that since we're only doing a 6-hour shift, so. We're not going longer than 6. The only time we go longer than 6 hours is if we are doing a special stream. So, for example, next week we will have a special stream for that because we hit 250 followers. We hit our milestone. We will have a 9-hour Demon Soul stream next week. I'm not sure what day of the week it's going to be. I'm thinking either maybe Tuesday. So a week from now, I'm thinking probably Tuesday. So dark without the torch. Again, we do have this. It'll be a special Demon Souls stream. Oh god, he's got golden eyes. Quickly. There we go. There's actually a shitload of skeletons in here. It's kind of scary. Alright. It's great. Go, 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 go. You okay? You forgot about me? Did you forget about me? What? Definitely want to kill the skeletons in here if you're trying to kill every skeleton, like the first round, because the second time you come in this room, if you go up high, you'll have like 3 times as many skeletons, and it's gonna be a mess. So make sure you clear it out the first time. Hey, that's a pretty cool weapon. Got some Grave Violet. As you see, there's now more skeletons, so it's a good thing we took out those other ones. Otherwise, we'd be over encumbered. My alarm's going off for my lunch break. I got 15 minutes, Kira. Maybe you should stop playing the game. Okay. All right, we'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna get a playlist going for lunch. That's not it. That's it. I will see y'all when I get back. It won't be too long, 15 minutes. Yeah, prepping meals is really smart. It also helps with just health in general. I need to work on that more. I was doing okay for a bit. I was like having salads for lunch, but then I just kind of fell off. But I'm gonna try to do that again very soon. after this godforsakenly long vacation. Hopefully I don't gain too much weight over the vacation. I'm gonna be careful. I'll try not to overeat. That was close. Gotta ease yourself back into it. What? That's a giant sloth. Okay. Let it just nap. Shh, it's okay. Go take a little nappy. I'm just gonna grab your pretty flowers. Just want this one. And this one. What is this? That's poop. Thank you for the poop. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Okay. Now, that is not a sloth. That is like, is it a sloth? What is that? It's like a thingy, though. Woo! Oh, the screaming. Okay. Okay, we're good? Remember, kids, brush your teeth after every meal. No. Ah, it's one of those things. I think you're on that a little too long there, buddy. Oh my god, what?
It's hard being a goon.
What is this game anymore?
Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Balderkin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred
TOS! TOS!
Ah, my thanks, great champion.
What's happening? Just touch my head, thank you.
You are.
The fuck is that? Affection? You can't display affection on the internet.
What you felt light up inside you was a Balderkin's blessing. Though it is
Is that what they call it?
thing, I am afraid. Come back to me. If you require another, I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
The Batman killed me multiple times. Can I have huggies? All right. Okay, there's that tower. We're gonna go there. I'm focusing. I need like blinders or something. Although it makes no difference because I'm looking at a flat screen. No! God damn it! I couldn't. Oh, thank you. That's actually valuable. So, yeah, he's gonna go and have fun at the clinic, or we could just, you know, be big girls and fuck him up now. Let's fuck him up now. He's gonna kick our ass.
You hunters have got more blood on your hands.
Oh, I accidentally skipped his first line of dialogue, whatever. My bad. These guys are actually kind of scary to fight. He might kick my butt. I really hate fighting these guys. They're scary. Use it? No, I didn't.
Die! Hunters are killers, nothing less. You call me a beast? A beast? What would you know? I didn't ask for this. Fancy beasts, every last one of us.
See, buddy. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do.
They don't.
Sometimes
They
I
don't.
do. This water is pretty.
They don't.
They don't. What are you doing? You're just going, they don't. They don't.
They don't.
Do your robot voice. Come on.
They don't. 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 They're in your wall. They're in your wall. They're in your wall. They're in your wall. They're in your wall.
What is happening? I'm in the water. Get me out of the water. I'm not waterproof.
They're in your wall. They're in your wall. Walls. They're in your
No,
walls.
they're not. Shut up, Ruby. They're not in my walls.
They're in your walls.
No.
They're in your walls.
No, they are not in my walls.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
Ruby, holy shit. Someone's been practicing.
You have gotten good at the robot voice.
Shields are stupid. I don't like using shields. Shields of rock. You're a fool if you don't use one sometimes for fun. It can be fun to use. Dodging everything with rolling, that can get boring, you know? Like, why would you only want to dodge roll things when you can have a shield that you balance your stamina with? It's cool. This means one of those boss things are nearby. Maybe. I could be wrong. They're looking in all directions. Usually they look in one. Oh, I remember. Yeah. Now we can actually try to... What am I gonna do? Okay. Oh, my pony. My pony. My pony. My pony. Don't you hurt my pony, bitch. Okay. Get off the... Go! Wait. Oh, you're gonna get fucked. How many? Okay, that's not bad. I just heard today that there is now an enemy randomizer for this game, which I'm very excited about. More excited about it than that fucking goat is excited about it. Look at, he's flipping around like, yes! The enemy randomizer! He's still excited. Even in death, he was excited. That rocks.
Traitor. Heretic. Pull his head. Murderer!
Hold his head. Where's he gonna put it? I bet he didn't see that one coming.
Dead.
Pony. Oh, I thought we... What the fuck? Hey! I want to speak to your manager. What's going on here? I was told to come here. What's going on? I'm marching up there. What the fuck, man?
You, is it? I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes.
Ah! I thought he was gonna betray me, but I guess he actually needs help. Okay. What the fuck? Yeah, the rapier is really good for DPS, but only single target. So yeah, no, it's not good for this situation. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's kind of a piece of shit, you know. It kind of fucking sucks. Stone, thank you. It's good for these assholes. Pieces of shit. Come here. Or I can just do that. Oh my god. Like that sound, just like it's not even that flashy, but I love it. Just listen to it, listen. Ugh, fucking lock on. Lock on, you suck my dick! It's okay. I ain't even mad. I'm just goofing around.
9,
I don't know how to get up there. Oh, okay. It's so far. Oh my god. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Mama. Take this, foolish bear. Yeah, oh my god, that's... It's a big girl. Oh my god. We're not even strong. I thought we were getting strong. We're not even strong. And we're like 1 billion hours into this game. Mommy! Use that. Thank you. Okay, all right, chillax. Okay, well, there goes my bubble shield. You know what? Let's just go this way. Oh, it's raining. Good. What if, like, rain... What does rain do? It looks like there's, like, a lower HP symbol on me. So does it... Oh, it just cuts off there. Okay. Oh, God, okay. God damn. Sorry, I'm scared. Can I just, like... Is that survivable? There's a crystal there. I could land on top of the crystal. It'd probably be easier, though, when this giant fucking bear isn't trying to fuck me over. I don't know. That doesn't look like I could survive it. We have 175 runes. Who gives a shit? Let's go. Yeah, we're dead. We're alive! Merp, don't cry. Kira only died temporarily. Do something. Whoa. That was cool. Nice hit. Nice whiff, Kira. I didn't mean to do that. Whoa! That was cool. Nice. Now we don't have a mask. Cool. It's even worse now. Hey, punishment for dying. What's this, Dark Souls? Oh, you... Should definitely switch back to Elden Ring after that. That seems way more doable. It's all in your head, girl. Come on. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Get the oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, bud. Why are they all in? What is this, like magic? Why did you touch the door? No, oh my god! I just wanted to. Okay, we're in the catacombs. Now we're in the abyss. Now we're at that shitty fight. We murdered her. It was really funny. I mean, I laughed. There we are. Bathroom. This. So this is me cheating the other time. Fucking cheatception. Oh, what if we have another run tomorrow and then I do this and then we get to that point in the video? How deep does it go? I'm not gonna use this. No. Wait, oh, I forgot it's a big jump. I forgot. It's backwards. A second. Okay. What are you doing? Hey, put it down. You're gonna
those
scratch up
ads
the
never
fucking
end.
walls. You freak. I know what I'm doing. Ooh. Hey, boy. Get your arms in the way. There we go. I think I like this weapon. It's surprisingly fast. Pretty good. The music is amazing. Okay, we're back. Sorry I'm slightly late there. I had to help Jamie out with a little project. They're assembling something. Where is... Oh, I closed it, right? There we go. Plus, I had to run ads real quick, too, because you know how Twitch is. If you stream on Twitch, you know how Twitch is. Okay. We're going over here, and then we're going here to the secret item location. Watch out for skeletons. They want to steal your bones and use them for extra calcium. Bastards, no! No calcium! We'll go right here. That was it? Oh, it wasn't worth it at all, chat. Alright, I'll take you out in a second. Ah! No. Put it away. I like how they will just stab you with the arrows. It's so cool. Did they used to do that? When did they start that? Like, I think it was this game where they started that. It's a neat touch. I wish you could do that. You can do that in Bloodborne. With the bow weapon. Simon's bow blade. Pretty neat. How many heals? Oh, plenty. Let's just do this. Alright, let me think. Thinking we want to go with dual whips. That's what I'm thinking. What's up, lady? Hi. Bet you don't like this. Ooh, you're quick. And shrouded in darkness. Goodbye. Crackpot, hey, that's actually really helpful. And a death root, that's vanilla. Huh. The odds of that was extremely low. Unless they have that one scripted. But I don't think so. Now we can assemble extra pots. I don't have much of those, but now I can make 3 of these. Cool. Yeah, this fashion works pretty well, doesn't it? It's not perfect, but I mean, it looks pretty good. Let's clear the marking there. Wait, here we go. Nah, it's okay. Keep that one. Divine Bridge. Yeah, we'll keep that one. Why did I keep this marked? Maybe there was something else I needed to buy from him.
Back all unusual to this.
Okay. Honestly, maybe that. Oh, the introduction. Bone Great Arrow. Oh, the keys too. Yeah, let's just buy this dude's stuff. There. We don't need anything else from him.
Have a safe journey.
Even sold a painting, which I think is neat. Alright. Alright. Now the question is, where the fuck do we go? I have an idea, actually. Let's go to the stranded graveyard and let's see what we get beyond the gate. Requires 2 keys. 1, 2. Oi. Mamma mia, no poison, no poison. Okay. No poison Mia. Golden Rune 9. Okay, off to a good start. Wait for him to... Okay, what you do here? Wait for him to turn. Wait for him to go up. Drop down. Roll. Okay, you can't cancel animations, but now you have all the time in the world. Because he's going all the way up, and then he has to go all the way down. So I just go over here. Okay, we gotta be careful. Get a bow ready. Do we have arrows? Yes, we do. Perfect. We're not gonna need a bow again, so we'll just get rid of it. I could bait these guys, but it sounds risky. Really? Whipperino. Hey, I like that helm. I'm not gonna use it for this build, but I do like it. It's cool. I like the word vagabond. Okay, so there's an item here, but there's also creepy dudes on the ceiling. So you have to like kind of be quick and nimble and quick and nimble and quick and nimble. And quick and nimble and Godric's Great Rune. That's one rune, chat. I forgot we weren't supposed to jump off there, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. I swapped from Hat in Time, Ruby, because I wasn't having fun. Sorry about that. The camera was pissing me off, so I swapped games. I'm gonna look into seeing if there's a mod that makes it so the camera doesn't do anything until you move it for a Hat in Time, but for the time being, I just felt like swapping. I just wasn't having fun, so. Thanks for understanding, though, because I know you really love that game. Maybe next time we can get it planned ahead, like, if you want to play with me on stream or something, or anyone, really. We'll get it figured out next time. Yeah, I need a break from it. It was getting to me. Also, every time I alt-tabbed out of the game to adjust something on stream or to run an ad, it would make the game run really poorly for like a minute or something. Not a minute, but enough to be a problem. So yeah. The game does not like to be alt-tabbed. After Christmas, you're free for most days. We can find a time then where you can be on stream with me, yeah. Hopefully by then, though. I'm gonna do some research and try to find out if I can mod the camera in a Hat in Time, because I need to mod that camera. Some people like it. I am not a fan of the camera. Mainly because it keeps doing things when I don't want it to, so. I will look into it. Where's the chariot? Oh, you like the new sparkles? Thanks. Yeah, I made that in Photoshop last night. I just threw it together.
Yep.
It looks way better, so thank you. I'm glad you like it. I also updated the tier 1 or the tier 2 and 3 sparkles too, because I'm like they need to look better. Alright, what you got in there? Family heads. Every time I look at that, it looks like it's a key. It's funny. Come back, chariot. Sweet chariot. Please hurry the fuck up now. Sweet chariot. Thank you. Yeah, but don't you worry, Ruby. We'll get it figured out. We can schedule that stuff ahead of time because I'll be very free after the holidays. So yeah, absolutely, for sure. I would love to play a Hat in Time with you. I want to play the game. I was just getting discouraged by the camera. Also, I was just so rusty, and maybe I should do some offline streams where I'm just playing the game to practice it more. Also, I'm going to research the camera mod, because that would just kind of improve things for me, personally. People like it the way it is, that's totally fine, you know? But I will do some research. Like the nerd that I am. Oh no. I regret everything.
Woo!
We're alive. Back off. Way off. And don't stop backing off. I mean, I could do Vanessa's Curse with y'all. I suck at it, but I won't be so salty this time. I could do that with y'all. Be an option. Did they add more maps? Or are there modded maps for it? Because it's a really fun idea for a game. I just want more maps. You know what I mean? I love that helm. We're gonna die for it, it seems. How did we survive? Did they nerf the damage that thing does? I feel like they nerfed it. Yeah, Lukey, like, I would love to play that, for sure. Don't worry, we will go back to A Hat in Time. I wasn't feeling it today. Oh, crap. One heal. Why not? One heal, one dream. One sky, one destiny. How good that bubble shield did. Please recover. Please clap. Oh, I rolled that. Don't you do it. Don't you do me like this. I have an idea. Now, call me crazy, but whips aren't suited for this boss fight. But that's okay. We still got our backup weapon. I really thought I rolled too early there. Oh my god, what is happening? Shields OP. Oh my god, what is happening, you wiggle worm? My runes. The second I went for them, I got hit. Now, I'm not saying that's the reason, but that's the reason. Shields OP. That's what Kira likes to see. Too early. Oh, we're fine. Crap. Second phase. Second phase. Careful with that explosion, because sometimes it likes to spawn a pillar right below you when it does it. Like how I'm complaining about the camera in A Hat in Time, and yet I can't see what I'm doing half the time with this boss fight, and yet it's going pretty good. It's weird. I don't know. I can't explain it. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Maybe it's 'cause I guess it really does boil down to the camera doesn't move unless I tell it to move, and I guess I'm just a fan of that. I'm just used to that because I've been playing Souls games for 10 years and they always work that way. So that must be what it is. It's just the fact that the camera doesn't do anything. I know that sounds backwards, but I like it. Worth it. I realized I wasn't gonna get away in time, so I just turned around with my shield. Use shields, by the way. People don't like to use shields in this game. You gotta use, it doesn't have to be the biggest shield ever, just have something, you know? It makes a difference. 90% damage reduction is good. You're only taking 10% damage. Like, that's amazing. Alright, it's going for grab. Hey, we get the skeletons! That's not a really good spell, unfortunately. That's cool. But yeah, if you're a newer player to Soulsborne games, please don't be scared to use a shield. It's okay. Don't let people call you noobs for using a shield. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I'd rather fat roll and carry a great shield than have no armor and fast roll and get like 2-shot. Use shields. They're really good. In this game especially. What was I leveling? Probably Dex. Probably just getting Dex prepped. Or I could get some faith. We're gonna need 15 faith anyway, but that's assuming we even find the spell. Endurance. How much HP are we talking about? Okay. Let's just get more Dex. We're gonna need it eventually. Oh. I don't know what I was expecting. Alright, we're gonna finish this off now. One last go. I'm surprised we took out the boss. I think we did pretty good. It's good use of the shield. If anyone here is wanting to get into Soulsborne games, please talk to me, because I can give you as much advice as I possibly can. I like sharing info on this game and any of the games, really. The only one I don't know too much about is Sekiro. I've only played through it once entirely, with exception to a few optional bosses that I just didn't bother finding. But other than that, I can help you out with any Soulsborne game if you have questions. I mean, I've been playing these games for 10.5 years, so I have a decent idea what I'm talking about. I just realized there's one behind me. Also not doing that much damage. Iframes. Use iframes. I'll teach you things right now. Use iframes. If you do a heavy attack like this, you are invincible. So you can use that in a situation where you're clustered up with enemies. It's an opening. I like this fashion. I don't remember raising you. It's like something a dad would say. I don't remember raising you. Oh my god. Neither do I. You're playing a new character in Elden Ring at the moment? Off-stream fun? Yeah. Yeah, now it feels so much easier, doesn't it? Yep. It's typically how it goes. That's a common thing. You know what that means, Drunk Boss? That means you're getting better at the game. Isn't that a nice feeling? It means you're learning. And you know what? Like, I want to get better at A Hat in Time. I want to learn that game. I just have to adjust. I have to adapt. So I will go back to A Hat in Time next week. Don't worry. Or maybe the week after that. Well, me and Ruby are going to get that set up. We'll find a schedule so he can co-host. Ruby's a really chill dude, by the way. He's awesome. He's the reason we have a server at all. So big shout outs to Ruby, like as always. Ruby's awesome. And I will make sure to put a shout out to the Discord server by the end of the stream today. Much easier than starting as a wretch, yeah. All right, so they have this set up here. Blessed Dew. I mean, that helps. I forgot this guy was here. That sucks. Mama. If I could bait him to fall somehow, that would be great. Wow, I've never seen you use that one, bro. Now we gotta run all the way. Never seen him use that. Oh, wrong way, Kira. Wrong way. You see, I have all this experience, and even I have lessons to learn. Don't get your ass burned. Newbie mistake. I like this shield. I just wish it was a slightly different color. Kira. Oh, you'll make it. You'll make it. So, in case you're wondering what the fuck we're doing, we're trying to kill the chariot rider. There's a way to, yes, there is a way to kill the chariot rider. Every area that has a chariot rider, you can kill them. There is a way. Why does that always raise? Oh, that's so annoying. Well, that worked out for me. Usually guard counters will have enough posture damage to break in a smaller enemy's poise, by the way. That reminds me, I should craft more of these. Or maybe I should craft one of these. 2 of them even. That might help me more. Put that on. Really? I might swap to the whip. So the way to kill the chariot here, we have to kill this guy first. Not this guy. Hang on, we gotta jump down here carefully. And go down here. Go through that tunnel. I can't see shit. Torches are so important. If you don't have a torch though, body lantern will help you a bit. It's not as good as a torch, but hey, you don't have to carry something. If you have a good sharp eye, that might be enough. Gotta be careful is all. Darkness is essentially an environmental hazard in this game. It is a thing. Back off for a second. Fuck that shit. Okay, well the pot is good. Sounds weird out of context. The pot is good. It's good pot. Where's it at, bish? All right, he's dead. So, you only get 3 tries per reload. So keep that in mind. But I will teach you the best method to getting this guy. So you see these jars, we have to shoot the chain and get one to crash on him in time. The best way to do that, go over here so that he goes down there. And he's gonna keep going back and forth between these 2 things, and we need to get the timing just right. Here's what I found to be a great way to get the timing right. Hang on, let me line up my shot. You can sit here and wait infinitely, by the way. You have to hit the rope, though, not the pot. When the camera starts shaking, that's when you want to go for it. If I can get the lineup right. Oh my god, it's so finicky on an analog stick. It's so finicky! Okay. See, I did it too early. Because I choked. Watch. He survived? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Okay, wait slightly. Yeah! Of course, we get a randomized item, but he's good. He's dead for good, by the way. He doesn't respawn. So once you succeed at that, he's gone. Now you're free to explore this without him hunting you. And there's a trick to getting every single one of these. They're all different tricks, but every time you see one of these things, know that there is a way to get rid of it. You just have to figure it out. It's a puzzle. It's pretty cool. Oh, there's one more item we need to grab. That's right. Forgot. Yeah, woo. That's what it is. I keep forgetting which one that is. Oh, woo. Okay, so drop down here. Oh, it's a shortcut. Okay. I don't remember what's down here, actually. Maybe there's no more items. I don't think those can bleed because they're like spirits. Is this just a big shortcut to the boss? That must be what it is. Okay, so there's nothing else here for us. Something was spawning a second that he did that. Okay. Okay, let's think about what we want to do. I want to fight that boss right now. I want to fight the tree sentinel. I don't care if he kicks my ass. I want to fight him. Let's go for it. The Tree Sentinel is nostalgic to me because it's like one of the first bosses you fight in this game. Ouch. Oof. that can break through shields. I wasn't aware of that. Oh man, he's kicking our ass. Rightfully so. Fun fight, especially with a shield. All right, should we go to the Castle Storm? Yep or yep? That's a good question, Sneaky. I'm a capital Y yep gal myself. It's from my dragon side, you know. I can't be all lowercase. I'm not full kobold. I am hybrid, so we're gonna see a capital Y from me. Me personally. I like this fashion. I look like a gladiator with that happens to be a wizard also.
Yep, yep.
Oh god, I can't yep right now. Excuse me. I drink some water. I haven't been keeping up with that enough today. I've been talking a lot. Yep, yep. There we go. That's the yep we like. That's the right pitch. Hey, keys are great. I won't complain about finding a key. Wait, what item did the boss drop for us? I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Did anyone remember we killed the tree sentinel? Did anyone see what item it dropped? I was not paying attention. I saved a clip. You can check it. I'll take a look at it later. I'm dead set. I'm actually curious. I want to see what it is. 1 second, y'all. You know, I can't. Excuse me. I am fun fight. Fun fight, especially with a shield. Oh, cookbook. All right. Boring. Replay buffer, by the way, OP. It's so OP.
You there?
If you need to get clips for your streams, enable replay buffer and map it to a button on your controller.
It's tightly.
By the way, I never realized for the longest time that he's missing a hand.
You'll breach the
So
castle
it's implied that
undetected.
his forearm was grafted as well.
Yes, that your
Also, fun fact about this guy, if you die in this area, he will steal 30% of your rooms. He sneaks around the level looking for you. And if you find him in one of his hiding places and talk to him, he'll stop doing it. Really weird, sneaky mechanic. Yeah, he's a sneaky fuck. He's more neutral, though. He's not, like, out of his... He does lock you in that room, though. You hear him laugh. He's the one that locks you in there with the enemy. Oh, shit. Lizzie, it's in self-defense. I swear. Swap this back. Oh. They're too good not to use. Mamma mia. Hiccups! Little fucker. You'll never take to the sky again. He's kicking my ass. Foul beast. Imagine using a shield. I have a few regrets. Oh god. Oh! Take a sip, girl. Damn, they're good at like getting around your shield. They're fuckers like that. We should probably get the whips out, honestly, for those guys. But it's already set in stone, so we're fine. Can't get the mod to work through Vortex. Which mod? I didn't mean to activate that. In which game? Are you talking about, oh, you must be talking about A Hat in Time. Let's try not to die. Okay, look at my runes. 46, 56. 46, 56. Now look how many we recover. Oh. Okay. I will show you. I will help you out with that in a second, okay? I don't know how to get it to work with seamless co-op. I know it is compatible, but I can't get it to. Okay, wait. 46, 56. 46, 56. Huh. Maybe it's when we get inside the castle. Maybe I'm insane, because I was told that's a mechanic. Vadi told me it was. Vadi wouldn't lie. Would he? Yeah, if you're trying to get the randomizer to work, make sure you get the folder, right? It comes in that folder after you extract it. Take the contents of that folder and put it inside the game folder for Elden Ring from Steam. Oh, I need to run some ads real quick. I'll be right back, y'all. Twitch is crying. Oh, hang on. I want to listen to the croc music. Yeah, you have to take the contents and put it actually in the folder. All of it. Don't copy the folder it's contained in, though. Put the folder contents inside the game folder. And then you run it, and then close it when you're done randomizing. Don't have it run in the background. It's very confusing. It makes it look like you want to do that, but... Oh, wait, you can't hear me right now. I'm running an ad. God damn it. I wish ads weren't a thing. I'll re-explain it in a second. God damn it. I ran out of breath. I really ran out of breath there. All right, PBA, if you can hear me. Also, we're gonna have some croc music playing because I'm a dork, so. Yeah, so you take the contents of the folder, not the folder itself, but what's inside the folder, and you put it in the game folder. And then when you run the randomizer, after it's done shuffling, close it. Don't leave it running in the background because that seems to cause issues. Technically, you're supposed to, but the latest version has been having problems. So if you run into bugs and stuff, it's because of the newest version. It needs another patch because Elden Ring recently got an update to 1.08. and then they did a quick hot fix for the randomizer, but it didn't solve some of the issues. You have to wait for the latest update, unless they have a new update. I don't know. I love this room. It's so Demon Souls. This castle is very Demon Souls, actually. I love it a lot. Another golden item. Axe of Godfrey! I might want to use it. I don't know. We might respec. We'd be badasses with that thing. Are you kidding me? Golden Room 13. Hey. My game's stuttering. I don't know why. Seems to be a little better now. Maybe we're in a loading zone. In that particular part, it might be a load. Yeah, it's stuttering over the loading zone again. It might just be a loading zone. I'm just assuming. Stone Sword Key, awesome. The weakest statues ever, awesome. Oh, the Rusty Key. Oh, should we go inside the room? Where is it? Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. No, we just have to go up the ladder first. Okay. No, we don't. We needed a key to get in there. Isn't there... Yeah, in here there's a trap. Yeah, listen to the laugh. It's the dude with one arm. It's actually him. Okay, look at our runes. 55, 60. I guarantee you, once we restore those, there will be less. Of course, we're gonna pick up runes along the way, but just look at the plus, and you'll see it. 55, 60. In fact, I'm just gonna rush towards it. Frame rate, please. Watch how much we pick up. Yeah, 39.92. He stole from us. And it stops happening when you find him. He can hide in like 4 or 5 places. I don't know. I've never found him. He's very sneaky. But if you can find him... Oh my god. Great if I could see! What's up, bud? Oh, you're sweet, bud. Actually excited to see me stream. What the fuck? That's so nice of you. I decided I need to update the freaking... hold on. Hang on, chat. We're updating that. Discord. Wow, people are messaging me. There. I guess we could edit the name. One second, let's get rid of the platformer. I just wasn't having a good time today, and it, unfortunately, is the thing. It was just, the camera was getting to me, honestly, is what it was. All right, I updated it, so there will be no more confusion. We'll play a Hat in Time next week, though, bud. Don't worry. We will. It's just the camera was pissing me off, so I need to get a camera mod installed soon. Don't worry, we'll play it soon. I'm gonna have Ruby co-host. Hey, if you want to hop on too, do you own it on PC? If you own it on PC, feel free to join. Because we're just gonna be having multiplayer mod maps and just chilling and stuff. We'll have a lot of fun. I kind of want to do that mini game again with the platforms that fall and you're trying to tag each other. That's really fun too. Yeah, it has multiplayer on Steam. And you can do mod maps together too, because it has really good mod support. The devs are cool like that. Isn't it nice when devs are cool about mods? Like, I understand sometimes they don't want people messing with certain files and stuff, but at the same time, it's nice when there's only so much you can do. It's not like they're stealing the game, you know? It's like, they're just trying to have more content for it because they love your game. That should be flattering every time, in my opinion. All right, we are gonna try the whip. Should I do dual whips? We'll give it a shot. One, fuck you. Oh my god. Wait, I can lead him out here. Wow, okay. That was easy. Let's see how many runes we get back after dying twice. 27, 25. Oof. Oh, I'm so glad that helped you, PBA. I was just going by off the top of my head there. I'm so glad that helped you. Cool, cool. Yeah, enjoy. Isn't the class picking so much more fun with item randomizer? Because it's like, oh god, what kind of build do I want? And the fashion shuffled, most of the time it looks pretty good. I'm surprised how well the fashion in this game blends together. It's like Bloodborne's fashion. It blends together very well for the most part. Yeah, if you pre-design the game to be moddable, there's nothing wrong with it. And the devs of A Hat in Time are extremely chill. And they even have a page for modding built into the game and a section on the hub world to go access mod maps. Who the hell does that? That is so cool. Crap. No. I forgot I can't riposte with whips. Just stupid. Okay. Clawman Talisman. You know what? That would be pretty darn good for us. Let's craft some more of these. There we go. All right. There's another item. I just don't remember how to get to it. Maybe it's from the outside? Because there's that one, but that's not what we're looking for. And the reason people are able to mod Elden Ring is because it's essentially like modding Dark Souls. It's the same thing every time. So it's easy to, we already know how to mod Dark Souls, so we already know how to mod Elden Ring, if that makes sense. And it gets easier every time too. So, and it gets more powerful every time as well. There's so many things you can modify in this game with a simple tool. It's ridiculous. It's like you're editing scripts, like in a freaking editor. It's insane. Yesterday, I learned that Crash 4 has custom physics. How do you mean, custom physics? Interesting. Is it, like, easy to modify? If it's easy to modify, that's cool. You could probably modify it to feel more like Crash 2, which is my favorite physics out of any Crash game I've played. Feels so good. Crash 2 feels so good to play. People would complain about the ice. I think it feels great to play because at least it's predictable. You can learn the mechanics of the ice and then you can react to it properly. In Crash Remake, you couldn't. The ice felt random every time. Just didn't feel right. Yeah, it has the default capsule collider, which is a huge mistake because platforms are supposed to be flat rectangles. And when you have something with a rounded edge, that means you're gonna slip off the side. Yeah. I remember, oh fuck. I remember Ding Dong made a video on that. He was really passionate about it when the remake came out. He had a lot to say, and I respected his opinions greatly because I'm like, yeah, I agree. Yeah, he made a video about it. He did make a video about it. It was on YouTube, and then he shared it on Twitter. I don't know if he still has that video up. I think it's unlisted now. He unlists a lot of his stuff. I love, by the way, Ding Dong, he's awesome. I love his streams. I wish he would archive them. He doesn't archive his streams, and I always miss them. And he streams for like 8 hours sometimes. Most of the time, he has long streams, and he's just fun to listen to and to talk to. It's a shame he doesn't archive his streams. I really wish he would, because he's super chill to listen to. I agree, bud. There's things I love about... I think the game that did the best, despite the... oh god, the physics. Despite the physics, I liked Crash 1 in the remake more than Crash 1 in the original overall. I prefer the way they did the boxes. Like, to get a color gem, you have to beat the level without dying. But to get a clear gem, you don't have to worry about that. I think that was really smart. I also like the inclusion of the time relics, and I think they feel pretty darn good. That was my favorite thing they did. But if I could have the original Crash 1 modded to work like that, then I would play the original Crash 1 over it. I would. Because I still prefer the visuals of the original Crash 1 over the remake. You know? But that's just my opinion. You seriously didn't see me? Wow. That helmet must be really hard to see in. I do love Crash 1. It's just, the problem with PS1 Crash 1 is it's just, the platforming doesn't feel that good. Unfortunately, it's just off in the first one. The best analogy I ever saw was what Kadikarus said years ago. He said that the platforming in Crash 1 feels like you have some string and you're carrying a bag of sand. And it feels like that. You're trying to move it from platform to platform. That's what it feels like. You're lifting the string with the bag and you're trying to aim it to the platform and land perfectly. And when he said that, I'm like, that's exactly what it feels like. That is 100% what it fucking feels like. For Crash 1. For the original Crash 1. Not for Crash 2. Crash 2 has the best physics. Crash 2 is so... The physics are so good. And the game is so fun. The only thing that kind of sucks about Crash 2 is the backtracking. UDK, how you feel about it? That's fair. Maybe it feels different to you. You can apply that to Crash 3. I can agree with that, actually, because... Oh, man. I don't know why they messed with the physics in Crash 3. They should have left it alone. It would have been less work, too. You know? I think it was a misstep. Because the physics in Crash 2 are like perfect. It's like the best it could feel. But then you have the backtracking. I wish they had it so the camera would like give you a little bit more look ahead when you go backwards. I understand why it doesn't do that because of how they have to render the level. You would be seeing too much and then you'd get culling issues and stuff. However, it would have been nice. And then the bosses in Crash 2 aren't that great. They're okay, but they're nothing special. But the bosses in Crash 3 are like really fun. I think it's the best bosses out of the original trilogy anyway. I can't say for 4 because I haven't played 4 yet. I haven't really been in a rush to play 4, mainly because it's just so damn intimidating. Like the completion in that game, it looks almost tedious. Not to be rude, it's just, it looks like so much. You know what I mean? Like, they essentially had it be twice as long as it probably needed to be with the inverted gems. Like, I don't think I want to go for completion because I just don't think I would have very much fun. Because I know what games get to me, and I feel like that would get to me pretty fast. But other than that, I'm sure it's a fun game. Just they went overboard, you know? They just went overboard. If the game was like $40, did it come out for 60? I think it came out initially for 60. If they just got rid of the inverted stuff entirely, didn't put any time towards it, put all that time and even less, honestly, to just polishing up the main game, and they had half as much content and the game was only $40, that would have been fine. But they really were probably pushed by Activision to sell it for 60. They probably pushed them. They're like, this needs to be $60. This game needs more content. You don't know how you can polish more. I mean, there might be little things. And hell, they could have just spent less time in general then, you know? Like, we're done. Sell it for 40. But I get the feeling, I mean, Activision, you know Activision, they push them. That's why Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled had the marketplace. You think they wanted to have that, Beanox? Hell no. They didn't want to have that, but Activision did. And that's the worst thing about the game. And then I think what happened is that I think Activision didn't make as much money as they were hoping to make in the store system. So they just ended the game fast. Because you notice how it was short? It only was around for 8 months before it stopped updating. For a game of that model type that's trying to do like what Fortnite does, that's absurdly small amount of time. And I think it's because it wasn't making Activision enough money because people weren't just not doing it. Yeah, that's another issue. I like the levels from what I've heard about them and seen. I just don't like the fact that then you replay the other half. It should have just been, hey, if they didn't put time in for the inverted, they could have put more time into lengthening those levels. And so it's just the entire way is just Dingle Dial or Tana, and it doesn't do the replay thing, because that's just silly. Yeah, the reason it lasts for less than a year is because they stopped updating. The game itself is fantastic. I love Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is one of my few examples of a game that I like the remake more than the original. I genuinely prefer the remake to the original. And I feel weird saying that, but it's true. I genuinely do. Because it has a lot more fun customization. It just feels better to play, in my opinion. I know that's not a popular opinion, but I think it feels better to play. Oh, do you want to chill? On call? Yeah, sure. Just don't say anything inappropriate. Hang on a second. Let me get Discord up. I'll join the call room, all right? If you want to vibe, we can vibe. Here, I'm gonna open up my stream to 2 people. Hang on. 2 users. Yeah, just go to the stream channel. Oh crap. Hang on. There we go. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Cool. You're gonna probably want to mute the stream.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome everyone to the stream.
Yes.
It's time to not say anything inappropriate like boo.
Don't say the boob word.
I'll never say the B word.
Anyway, special guest
Will be.
Bud.
Yeah.
If you don't know who
hello.
Bud is, they are one of my artists. They've done most of the art on this stream. They've done the welcome page art that isn't currently working. It's not letting me swap. Wait, is that affecting?
I drew that. I drew that pixel in the bottom right corner.
You see that pixel there? Bud drew it. No, the Bud drew this, and we got the BRB screen, and pretty much all the emotes except for one of them is by you. Except for obviously the all the fluffy self emotes are by Bud. Is what I'm trying to say. Except for this one. Excite isn't by Bud, but
Fluffy.
Fluffy. But yeah, let's talk Crash. Let's talk Crash. Honestly, I'm interested.
Crash Bandicoot. Yeah. That fucking, what was it that we were in the middle of?
We were talking about Crash Team Racing and
Oh yeah.
how it didn't last too long.
That was one of the things that I really, really wish they added, like at any point, was just, you know how when you do the single races, it just gets all the characters and it just puts a random skin on them?
Yeah, you can have it set up so it's just the default skin instead. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I wish it was just that. That way it would be like actually like Crash Team Racing. It would feel a lot more like Crash instead of, oh, here's 50 recolors of Cortex.
Does it add costumes when you unlock them to their random, or do they have it from the get-go?
From the get-go, I think. I actually don't know. I don't know, actually.
See, that's another thing.
I don't know.
I wish the game was on PC, because then we could just mod that.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, why didn't they fucking add it to PC? They
I
haven't
don't
added
know.
it to PC
It deserves
in like 2
PC.
years.
I think got a
They
PC port.
added.
The game's been out for 3 years, actually, believe it or not.
Yeah,
It's nuts.
they added Insane Trilogy to PC. They added fucking Crash
Spyro.
4, and they added Spyro to PC. They added all these games to PC, and they're just like,
You know what my theory is on that? My theory is the fact
feel
that
like
it has the store system, and I feel like they're still trying to
That's
get
exactly what I was thinking.
little money they can get out of it. They're like squeezing every single penny. I'm not even kidding. I genuinely think that's
exactly
why.
what I was thinking. Yeah.
If it didn't
I was
have
gonna
the
say,
store
yeah, exactly,
system,
the store.
if it never had the store in the first place, we'd probably have it on PC a year later. Like,
Yeah.
sucks.
Because anyone can just mod in the skin that they want and just like, oh look, I'm the famous, the really expensive, high quality skin.
Or cheat engine in 1 million coins, no problem. Like, it's nothing.
Yeah, that too.
And then you could just
No, you
disable
gotta
cheat
connect
engine when
everything
you're
to the
done
fucking
spending
internet.
it. Like, it's great. So Activision's like, no, we can't have that because people are just gonna break the game. And it's like, well, good.
People are gonna do things, and we're not gonna get as much money because of it.
Yeah, Activision don't like ye. That's really why I wish Crash and Spyro were not owned by Activision.
Activision fucking sucks. Bobby
do.
Kotick and his.
It's a shame. It's like we're seeing them, they're being held hostage by Activision. It's pretty much what it is, really. I mean, most of
Yeah,
the
on the
team
upside.
that worked on Crash 4 got fired after its release.
Seriously?
Yeah. Most of
That's
the team
fucked
got
up.
fired.
Didn't like they absorb the fucking company into Call of Duty too?
Yeah, they did. Beanox,
Like,
most of the people
they
at
just-
Beanox just do Call of Duty stuff now. They don't get to do anything else. And even though they did a fantastic job on Crash Team Racing, in my opinion. Yeah,
Like fucking
it's lame.
like we got like Spyro and Crash 4. It was like, oh, we get to learn about Toys for Bob, this fucking really good, amazing game company, and then they're just fucking
Destroyed, killed, because not enough money. It's like
Not
this
enough money.
isn't Call of Duty. You're not gonna make millions and millions and millions of sales. Like, platformers are kind of niche now. They used to not be, but now they are.
Yeah. Platformers were a big thing in the 90s, and then they just died out, and now we're seeing a resurgence in them.
Yeah, I hope
We
it
saw-
continues.
I think the first time it was like Ukulele was like
Yeah.
the first time people were like, oh, there's a resurgence in platformers.
Yep. Absolutely. It was
Which
like
I'm
the start.
100% down for.
I am 100% down for it too. Because I love platformers. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, it's like it's one of my favorite genres ever. I grew up with them. You know. You're cool. Hey, I got a stone key
just
back
cut-
for that. Nice.
The stone key.
The stone key.
For the stone door.
Almost sounds like donkey. The stone key. Stonky.
Donkey. Oh, I'm so
Stonky.
stonky.
So
Stonky, donkey.
stonky.
I'm so stonky.
Yeah.
Who is this man?
Who is this man?
I am hesitant and excited for Wumpa League.
Oh yeah,
On the topic
I
of
keep
Crash.
forgetting about that. That is like essentially what another Crash Bash essentially.
It's Crash Bash 2, basically, yeah.
That is going to be interesting. I hope it's good. I didn't get to see much of the
I'm
gameplay. I didn't get the chance.
I didn't see any of the gameplay, I only saw the trailer. Did they release any gameplay yet?
I think they showed gameplay. Or wait, no, it was the trailer. It was just the trailer. Never mind. No, it was
Yeah,
just.
it was just the
I thought they
trailer.
showed some gameplay in the trailer, but I might have been mistaken.
They showed like some concepts. They showed like Tana jumping on platforms and they changed to color.
Mhm.
You
I hope this is good.
A fun game. I'm hoping it's good. I'm really I'm feeling skeptical because they're
Yeah.
using the same art style from Crash 4,
Mhm.
and that's like I really love the art style from Crash 4, but there has never been like two games in the Crash series that have the same art style, except for like Crash 2 and Crash 3.
Yeah, those are the
That
only
was
two
it.
I can think of. Yeah, every other one. You could make an argument for Crash Insane Trilogy being pretty darn close to Crash Team Racing Remake, but I think they polished it up in the remake to make it look better. They did subtle changes.
They did
in
polish up a bit.
it looks nicer.
Yeah, they definitely made the lighting better.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, it wasn't even made by the same people, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Like,
I guess
it was-
they probably got access to the assets though, since they're in the same company. I don't know.
I forgot about that actually. I forgot that they used the same models for
I'm gonna die.
Insane and CTR. Don't die. If you die, it'll
And
be
then die
funny.
somehow. Panic rolls OP. Oh god.
Why are you when you dodge and then you drink when they're still swinging at your toes?
Because I want to heal so I don't go bye-bye.
Well, maybe go a little farther so when you heal, you don't go bye faster.
I
Maybe be a good
roughly,
player.
I'm shit. I'm shit at the game. Okay, let me tell you a secret. I'm not actually playing right now. It's just a
This is just a
program.
YouTube video.
We're just watching someone else's content. Oh, I gotta run some ads. I'm gonna run some ads,
Oh
chat.
no.
We're gonna run some ads, but we can keep
Advertising.
chit chatting. It's fine.
Okay. We can say all the naughty words.
No, they can hear us and they can watch the VOD later, so no naughty words. Boobs. Booby.
What?
But.
Pankaka.
What are you
I
saying?
can't say that.
Let's
I
talk
can't say
about
that.
video games. We're on an ad break, but we can talk about games. Like, have you seen? I showed you some of the mods the original Crash Team Racing has now, right?
Oh no.
They have it running in 60 FPS.
Oh wait. Oh, the original Crash
Yeah,
Team.
the
Yeah, that's
original.
right. I
You
showed
can-
you that one.
They have it in 60.
60 FPS.
They have online multiplayer.
Wait, they do?
Yeah, they do. It's peer to peer,
Holy shit.
and it works.
So we do have CTR on PC now.
It just
oh my
needs
God, that's
some more
fucking
polish.
amazing.
There's even a mod. If you
How does
prefer
the-
the physics of the remake, there's a mod that pretty much makes it downright exactly the same physics of the remake and mechanics.
How did they do that? How
I
did
don't
they
know.
How did they port a fucking PS1 game to PC to support network
I
features? How the
don't
fuck does that
know.
work?
I don't know how they do it. It's like
Is it-
Melee. They did the same thing in Melee, remember? You can play that on PC with online
How-
multiplayer.
Is it like running through an emulator or what?
It's through an emulator, but I don't know how they get the online to work like that. It's very impressive.
That's fucking insane. What the
I know.
hell?
It's cool. All right, we're gonna. we're off the
Emulators
ad
don't
break.
even. Oh.
We're fine though. Nothing has to change. We're just chit chatting about Crash Team Racing
No, we were chatting about Whoopi.
and boobies.
What's the biggest Whoopi?
Probably like I don't
Oh,
know.
we can't say that.
Probably don't know. Probably
Probably don't
somewhere
know-
out there in
we
the
don't even know.
cosmos. I don't know. Ooh,
It
that's a
probably
good
doesn't
weapon.
even exist yet.
Doesn't
It's what
even.
humanity's been building
We're
up
thinking too much on this. There's too much thought into that. Like,
This is all
let's
my brain
contemplate.
powers.
Let's discuss. Like, it's bullshit. It's fucking funny though.
to. Yeah. There's. Oh, I need to get
Marvel
Crash
tier.
Team Racing with the 60 FPS mod.
I don't know how to install the mods. I haven't looked at it, but I know that those channels have tutorials. I just haven't looked into it yet. Also, there's a mod they did where they replaced a character with a block of cheese and it can animate, which as a
That's
concept,
amazing.
that's very exciting because that means we could see future characters.
You can use, you can add your own characters to CTR. You can get Tonna.
I mean,
You
yeah,
can
we
put
could
Tonna in the game.
we can make Tana. You could make
I
my
want to
favorite
make
Pasadena. Like
I want to
want-
make Pasadena.
I want Pasadena in the
want
original
to-
CTR.
I want to do it in the style of CTR where they all have like fucking 8 polygons.
Yeah, no, I love it. That was another thing that kind of disappointed me in the remake. They had the low poly version of Crash, but it doesn't look anything like he does in Team Racing.
Exactly.
It has like
it
10,000
doesn't-
times more polygons than it should.
Mm-hmm.
Ow!
It's so fucking weird. Don't die to the wolf, he will kill you. Is that your dying noise?
Yes.
Oh.
Look, he like told the dog, go kick her ass. Like, oh shit. No.
It's my dog and I wanted to kill you.
It's my doggy. It'll kill you if it wants to.
Who is he?
It's a big jerk.
Give me the lore.
We have no health, by the way.
That's-
How much health do I have?
Oh, maybe you should get out of the range of the attacks and heal your fucking boob.
I'm out of heals. I'm out of heals.
Wow, I wonder what's the fun of them. What was the fun of your research
What are you saying?
Maybe
We
a
have 2
fucking
HP.
Dingus. Oh, sounds like the dingus is you here.
The
hmm?
bubble shield's not gonna help us because it does chip damage, so we're gonna die.
No, the bubble shield from CTR.
Yeah.
Just launch it at the player.
I like those shields in that game. I thought they always looked cool. They got that from Crash
forget it.
3. Cortex has the blue the blue bubble shield.
The blue bubble.
The blue blah blah.
Oh.
The blue blah blah. He has it
The blue
in
blubber,
he has it in
blubber.
the last boss fight. That's where they
I
got
forgot
that
about
from,
that. I
yeah.
haven't fucking.
They never had a
I
green
remember
bubble
I fucking
shield,
loved
but
that boss fight as a kid.
yeah. I remember struggling with that.
Wait. What was Was it a mesh or a sprite?
Oh. You know, I
feel like it
know.
was. I feel like it was a mesh
I mean,
in
it's a
CTR.
simple circle, right? So
It's a sphere.
it's a
Well,
sphere.
it's CTR bubble.
But I don't know how many polys it had, so maybe it would have been too much. Like, you notice, like, the graphical fidelity of CTR is significantly worse than the other ones because they have so much going on screen and it's moving so much faster.
They have, like, they have a, what do you call it?
And it's, like, absolutely acceptable the reason it looks that way. Like, it makes perfect sense why it's like that.
They have like 8. You can have 8 players on the fucking screen at the same time, and they're like, "No, that's too many."
It's too many.
God damn it! Well, God damn it! Google is failing me. It's going, "Oh, you want the shield? Here's the icon that's used in the fucking shit." Oh.
Google has been getting worse to search with over the years because of, well, obvious reasons. It's just not as good as it used to be.
Google.
Because the more
It
information we have, the more there is for Google to get confused by.
That's true.
So sometimes I
no,
wish
it's probably not true actually.
Well, there's some kind of thing. It's like it's gotten worse over the years. Maybe their algorithm's just not as good as it used to be. Maybe they needed to polish it up more. I'm sure they're constantly touching it up, though. I mean, that's their mainstay at the end of the day.
Isn't it all like it's like mostly just an AI, isn't it? At this point.
Yeah. Maybe it's just not doing what it needs to do.
Take all this data. But yeah, I looked up. Since Google fucking sucks, but the one picture I found, it's a mesh. I think it's a circle.
Yeah.
I think it's just
it must be a mesh. I mean, that would make sense. That would make sense.
It would be pointless to make it a sphere because that would be like million more polygons that aren't even being rendered.
And it's a simple billboard, so it's easy to do.
So yeah, easy.
Same with the wheels. The wheels are billboards.
Yeah.
They're just textures.
Well, yeah, the wheels are.
And they did a great job.
The wheels are billboards. They look 3D.
They
look
do.
Really
I always
good.
thought they were 3D when I was a kid. And when I became an adult and like looked at it closer, I'm like, wait a minute, that's not.
They're fucking fascinating.
And they did an excellent job. Hey Demi, welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the stream. We got boobs and boobs.
Boobs and boops.
Boobs and boobs and boops.
Welcome to the stream.
Is that not correct?
We got boobs and boops. We got everything you want. Something, I don't know, fuck it.
Well, boop to boop.
I'm gonna take a swig, fuck it.
Take a swig of that fucking whiskey.
I haven't had a drop of alcohol in about a month.
I haven't had a drop of alcohol in many.
Proud. You were a fine warrior.
Have you ever
fucking
drank before?
alcohol?
Was your choice of
I've drinking an alcohol. I've drinking like 1 cup and going.
No,
Oh,
I
this burns my
recommend
throat.
not drinking it. But, you know, occasionally for fun, it makes sense, but I just haven't been drinking it at all lately, and I'm proud of myself for doing that. Maybe I shouldn't talk about
do
alcohol.
it for
That
the
might-
special occasion.
maybe-
Oh yeah, you might get called out. Let's talk about juice.
I
drink
love
juice
apple
on the
juice,
special occasion. I actually hate apple juice.
Really? Fair.
I fucking. But it's not really fair for me to say that because the reason I hate apple juice is that I only ever drink it when I'm sick.
Oh, well then that's probably a
the
factor.
taste of the taste of apple juice for me is associated with being sick.
Yeah, that's probably not good. You've been here the whole time, just lurking like a champion as always. You are the expert at lurking, Demi.
You just sneak in the bushes and you go,
Hello.
and then you write it down.
Dual whips.
There's never been a single man in the universe as tall as him.
I am angry because you are small. Oh no! It's not my fault, no!
That's me every time I look at my monitor. You go, I am angry.
I am mad at you because you make less money than me. No!
It's true.
Therefore, I can
It's
treat you
basically the
this
same
way.
I stomp you with big
You're the one
boots.
that's paying me. Exactly.
I pay you in the boot. I put the boot up us. Yes. Yes.
This is just silly now.
This is what the stream's all about.
Yeah, it's supposed to be about just
Boobs and
chilling
boops.
and boobs and boops and all kinds of stuff.
Boobs, boops, and toots.
Toots.
But no foots.
But no foots.
Yeah, no foots.
Ooh, get fucked. All right, buddy. Help me out with this statue.
Just kiss him.
Did you get it? Oh, he missed.
Why don't you just throw a fuck? Why don't you just shoot him with your gun?
This dude's a bitch.
Just use your revolver.
Come over here. Break my statue. You suck.
Which? Do you have health now?
Yeah, I had to rest at a checkpoint, so we have health. Wow, it wasn't worth it. Oh, my frame rate. Bud, help my PC. Use your power. Quickly, draw a better frame rate. Oh, God. That would suck so much.
I'll draw all the frames in advance.
It would take forever. That would be impossible. Even an AI couldn't do that. Let me just draw these real quick. I'll predict the future and I'll fill in the missing frames.
Isn't that something they're actually working on, though?
In real time? In real time? No. Not in real time.
No, they're actually working.
They're working.
They are
on
working
that?
on something like that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they are. They're doing. What is it? It's like a fucking AI.
As absurd as it sounds, I could see it happening and working. I wouldn't be surprised.
It's like an AI frame interpolator. It's fucking rendering the in-betweens of frames. I don't know if it's. I mean, it's probably not going like forward in the time, but it's definitely going.
Well, I've already seen that a little bit. Final Fantasy VII, the fan restoration project that makes it HD. They use that on the pre-rendered cutscenes. They made them 30 FPS and I think 720p.
Aren't those like processed in like a program? They're not real time.
They're not real time, no. It's a program that processed that. But I've heard something similar. But I guess what you're talking about is real time.
I think it's like
insane.
Yeah, NVIDIA or something's working on fucking real time.
I wouldn't be surprised that NVIDIA's working on something that's gonna melt your PC even faster.
Oh yeah.
They always do that. Like, wow, this would be so cool. Let's melt their fucking PC.
I played Portal RTX and I put my hand on top of my PC and I was like, ouchie.
That doesn't feel very good.
That's fucking hot. I don't think that's good for my computer.
Don't like that very much.
And also, and I was like, oh, but at least the game looks shit still.
Yeah, pretty much.
They didn't.
Still looks like
they
garbage.
Didn't render the fucking thing.
Great.
They didn't fucking. I hate RTX. Well, I like RTX sometimes, but fucking the videos fucking sucks.
No,
it just goes, oh, here's a reflection. Let's render half of it. Let's render 1/8 of it.
When my
and then
GPU
render the
goes,
other 7/8 over the course of like 20 frames.
When my GPU goes, hopefully in like 50,000 years, when it goes, I'm not doing NVIDIA again. I'm switching.
NVIDIA sucks.
They do.
You seen the video of the guy who invented Linux and he flips the finger at NVIDIA and says, "NVIDIA, fuck you."
Yeah, they suck. They're just getting worse and worse. It used to be a joke. It used to be like a funny joke, and now it's just like, okay, what the fuck, NVIDIA?
Like, fucking, oh look, we made RTX, and it's like, yeah, it's worse than the other implementations of ray tracing that fucking
sucks.
Other people have made.
Make it better, please.
It wouldn't be so bad if it's kind of that in general. I hate temporal effects, like effects that like they have to fucking they can't render it all in one frame. They have to render bits of it over the course of several frames. So if you do anything, if you do any movement, it all blends and smudges and looks like shit.
Yeah.
And ruins the whole fucking aesthetic.
Oh, you mean Portal at 20 FPS according to PBA? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh,
I feel like, why do I feel like modders could find a way to do a better job like one day?
Because they have time to do it, and they're not being told by NVIDIA to do it.
Yeah, and they have that extra bit of passion for it, and
Yeah.
When modders care about a game and they know
It's
what they're
almost
doing.
like when you don't do something 40, 50, 60 hours a week, you care about it more.
Yeah, it's weird. It's almost like the industry working there is a fucking nightmare or something. It's really weird.
Yeah.
You're telling
No,
me
it
making
is, it
games in
is.
the industry isn't fun? What?
Remember when it was? Remember when it was just like 5 fucking nerds
Yeah. it's
in
kind of-
their basement
Remember, like,
coding Crash Bandicoot?
That picture is so nostalgic to me. The old team photo for Doom.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that
Yep.
photo so many times, and it is not like that anymore. It's not like that.
Yep.
It is kind
It's
of
all
sad.
just. It's all. What the fuck is it even? It's like the only good video game company. I mean, the main good. There's probably very good ones. Like I
Yeah.
think Toys for Bob has to be a good one, but Valve definitely.
Yeah, Valve.
Valve. Everything you hear
Valve
about
was silent
Valve's
for so
workplace is only
long, but
positive.
they showed off what they showed that they're still fantastic what they do when they released Half-Life Alyx. Like it really cemented
They're
like,
very
hey,
passionate.
we know
They-
what we're doing still. Just because we haven't made something in a while doesn't mean we don't care.
Yeah, they have that fucking. They apparently have been making a lot of games, and then they just go, "This isn't even good enough. Let's scrap it completely."
That reminds me
That's so-
of this artist, I think it's Porter Robinson. What they would do in their work ethic, they would lock themselves in their studio and they would make like 5 songs a day and be like, okay, out of all these songs, which one's the best one? And then they would focus on that one and just scrap the other ones.
Oh,
That's
that's
just how
genius.
that's how they would work. And I'm like, that's inspiring because not only are they getting a lot of practice, it gives them a chance to
Mm-hmm.
criticize themselves. And you need to learn how to criticize yourself. It's so hard to do that. So they were doing
There's, like,
multiple things. It's
there's-
impressive.
Yeah, there's like a very like there's a line between like just thinking everything you do is great no matter what because you made it, and then there's healthy criticizing of yourself so
Yeah.
you can get better, and then
Yeah.
there's over criticizing where
Yes.
just everything you
That's
make
bad.
it's like being a perfectionist, so you never make anything, so
Yep.
everything, so that when you do
That was
eventually make
me
something,
for
it sucks.
like most of my adult life. Is like I had this perfectionist mindset, and so I would never
That
work
was
on
me
anything.
for all of my fucking. That was me from like age 10 to age 20.
It's not easy to deal with. It really isn't. It's hard.
Yeah. If you're gonna make things, you have to learn to be okay if something you make sucks.
And it's normal to suck
You
at
have to go,
first.
"Oh."
Like it's realistic.
You have to
You're
go.
not odds are you're not
You
a
have to
prodigy.
go. Oh, this is. You have to go. Oh, this isn't as good as I wanted, but I might as well live with it now, or else it's never gonna get done.
Exactly. Finishing projects is so important too. Learning to just be like, even if it's not that great, just finish it. It's okay because you're getting practice on the later parts that you need to practice too. You need to practice the whole
I say
thing.
with 1,000 folders.
I
full
know,
of
and I have a
unfinished
bunch of
projects on my
unfinished
computer.
songs. I know. Practice what you preach. I know, but it's hard. It's
I mean, I
it's the
guess-
most common struggle for artists. It really is. It's finishing stuff.
It's also fine to have unfinished stuff if you're just doing it.
If
If you just doodle something and you
Yeah,
unfinish it,
doodling's
it's
fine because that's practice
It's still
too.
practice.
But if a song or whatever you're working on just feels like this is just garbage, yeah, then just scrap it. That's fine.
If it-
But know when
yeah.
to let go. Like, don't obsess over it because sometimes
Yep.
people will obsess over things. And it's like sometimes maybe the idea wasn't as good as you thought it would be, or maybe you just can't get it to work the way you were hoping it could. It's okay. It's normal.
Yeah. It just happens.
It happens to everyone. So, 'cause every
Happens
artist
to
that starts
everyone.
out, they're not good at first. They're not. Look, it's so
one's
good to go through someone's profile and go to their very first few artworks and then their latest artworks, and most of the time you'll see huge changes. Most of the time. Sometimes you won't, but that's because it's more than just practice. Because if you're just practicing and you're just doing the same thing every time, you're not getting better. You have to learn to adjust too and practice things that make you uncomfortable. Because if you're uncomfortable, it means you're
gotta
not.
do the new.
You need to learn it if you're uncomfortable with something.
Yep. It's true.
This is a fun conversation. I'm liking this. We went
Yeah,
from talking
this is
about
fun.
boobs to talking about making stuff. And I think that's an important thing to talk about, boobs, because boobs are so great. No, because no, it's important to talk about this stuff because I know there's a lot of people out there who want to make stuff and they just haven't been doing it because they're just demotivated, and it's okay. It's normal to have motivational problems because we're living in a day of the internet where you can see all these people succeeding and making things, and then it feels like, well, I'm not doing that, so I'm no good. But it's like, it's not necessarily
true. You don't see
true.
the hundreds of thousands of things they didn't make, or things they didn't finish, or things that just they hate, so they didn't even upload it.
My bubble shield is a billboard.
Oh.
It's totally a billboard. Look how the the style's not really changing when I'm rotating. It's totally a billboard.
The fucking effect isn't rotating with the camera, or it is rotating with the camera.
Yeah, it's constantly facing it. That's totally a billboard, and they did a good job. Billboards they can be effective. I know why old games did them.
Yeah. Especially spheres. Spheres those are
easy.
The same shape no matter what you're looking at. Spheres are one of the easiest shapes ever.
And honestly, having a high-res sphere would be intensive, so it makes sense not to do that. I like the distortion effect they have around the edges. That's cool. It's a nice detail.
Yeah. I wish they did that for Crash. I'm trying not to go back into the same topic over and over.
I thought it was interesting though. I enjoyed talking about Crash with you because there's a lot to be said about it, because Crash was such a great franchise, and it hurts to see it being owned by Activision. That's the biggest problem that Crash has today, is that it's just simply owned by Activision. Same with Spyro. We haven't even heard anything about Spyro. People were like, is there gonna be another Spyro game? But we don't.
Spyro just kind of got cast to the side. He made an appearance in CTR, which was good. It's also really funky and weird because you have two completely different styles in the same game. And
it worked. I mean, it was pretty cool to see Spyro in there. I enjoyed that.
I love Spyro.
I love Spyro too.
I fucking love Spyro. Spyro and Crash belong together. You know what I hope they do?
What's that?
I hope they revisit Crash and Spyro.
Oh yeah.
Make another crossover
That'd be
game,
fun.
but it's not a fucking stupid Game Boy game that you buy off the bin.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
It's an actual proper game. That would be fun. You should have Crash Ride Spyro. And that should be a level. Crash Ride Spyro.
You go around the castle. You know, you're flying around Cortex's castle because it came back, and then you're riding on Spyro's back instead of the bird.
Yeah, exactly. They just remake Crash 1, but insert Spyro in it.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Honest to God, that would be cool.
And we already have the Crash and Spyro in Toys for Bob style.
Yeah, so chop, devs.
Yeah, do it. Do it right now.
Do it. Just be totally
Release it this year.
Release it right
this
now.
year, or
right
else
now.
I never play the game.
I want it
right
now.
The fuck no.
Just be totally uneducated and selfish.
Just make a game. It's that easy. It takes like what, a week?
Yeah, fucking. You just crunch some numbers, mash some polygons, you're done.
You just let the computer do all the work.
Yeah, duh.
You don't even need artists. You just
I mean,
let the
video
computer
games
do all
aren't
the
even
work.
art. You just have AI make it. Duh.
Yeah. You just enter into the program when jump button press, jump character.
Yeah, you just say, okay, computer, do this. And it's like, all right. Let me get to that. Imagine like genuinely being that ignorant of the topic of video games.
I don't have to fucking imagine. I've been on video game forums.
Yeah, it's kind of
Boy,
sad.
that's stupid.
It's weird how video games are still debated if they're art, and it's like now we have to get more artsy-fartsy games to like try to make it a thing, and it's like, well, we shouldn't have had to do that in the first place because they already were art.
Video games are art. They are art. The fucking old it's a fucking. First off, it's already like a collection of art assets made by someone.
It's insane.
It's environment.
It's so much work.
It evokes a fucking feeling.
I don't care if the video game is like the next God of War or a video game is a text-based adventure. They're all fucking art.
If books aren't art, if books are art, then video games is art.
Yeah.
That's the fucking truth of it.
Like, that's
The
another
movies
thing
are art and the video games are.
that got to me that I still get frustrated about when I see is like people argue that Elden Ring doesn't have a story because, oh, you have to read item descriptions and stuff. But I'm like, have you ever read a book in your entire life? Like, you have to read the pages to get the story. It's okay to have it. The reason Elden Ring and all the other Soulsborne games do that is because they just don't want the story to get in the way. If the player wants to just play the game, then they can just play the game. If anything, I wish more devs would do that. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be the only way to tell a story in a game, of course not, but it's such a nice thing to have. I appreciate it.
Any game that it just lets the story happen, but the gameplay continues is very good. You can just have the story. You don't need it to interrupt the gameplay every 5 seconds.
Exactly. The tutorials, like, you can turn off the tutorials on this game, and I always turn them off because it feels, with them on, it just feels
Well,
not.
because you already know.
I already know, first of all, and like second of all, it just doesn't feel right in these kind of games to have them. It feels weird. But for new players, totally fine. Have the tutorials on to learn stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. I like how the giant was covering his face after I hit him in the face. That's so cool.
That's a good detail. They should have more details like that. They should have it. They should have it like when you fucking hit someone with a big hammer, they die.
Yeah. Should they die when you hit them with the big hammer?
Yeah.
It's like, you know what it is, bud? It's hard to tell when you're actually going to talk about something or when you're just fucking around. It's hard to, until it's always at the very end when we get to find out. And it's kind of, it's kind of funny.
I was probably gonna. I had an idea for something of what I was gonna say, but then I forgot it. I forgot it halfway through, so I just told it in with bullshit.
Damn it! If I killed that giant, I would have gotten 5,000 runes. I suck at this game, but I'm bad.
Yeah, you do.
You're supposed to lie to me and say I'm good.
You're good at sucking at this game.
You're good at dying.
It's not okay.
It's totally fine
You're
that
very
you're bad.
good. You're very good at hitting the enemy and then dying anyway. Very good.
Yes.
You're very good at walking 2 inches away from battle, downing a health potion, and then getting hit again.
Shut up. Take that back. Fiend.
My little fiend.
I like talking with you, bud. It's fun. We haven't spoken very much in the past, but it's nice to actually be chatting with you. Like, I think you were a guest on one other stream. Maybe two?
I was on one stream, yeah.
Yeah, it was Dark Souls, and I think that was it. Yeah.
Dark Souls.
I'm glad we're chatting. This is fun. I don't do this often, but that's what it's there for. That's what the channel's there for, to have a guest.
Kira plays with friends.
With friends.
Yeah.
Hope they don't hit each other too hard.
Hope they don't fucking punch
Hope
the
they don't
Jesus out
kick
of you.
the fucking living shit out of each other, call each other names, and then pull out their hair, eat their teeth.
Hey, Kira.
Yes.
Stunky.
Donkey? What about Donkey? I like Donkey.
Stunky.
Stunky. Oh, Stunky. We're going
Stunky.
full circle.
We're going all the way back to the past.
Remember Stunky, Chet? Remember when we talked about that?
Remember Stunky? Remember that
fucking
meme?
Classic,
We
classic
sold
meme. It was so good.
We sold all those T-shirts.
And then you
had mugs
fucking
printed on
ripped
it.
me off, and then I died to the bird because I'm bad
Yeah.
at the game, and then I lost all
Yeah,
my
I
viewership.
threw you to the birds. I said this is for the birds, and then I threw you at the bird.
This is for the birds.
And then I ran away and sold all those T-shirts and mugs of Shadunky.
Shadunky. Shadunky. Shadunky.
I had to change it a little so that copyright wouldn't get me.
Donkey was gonna get mad at you.
Yeah. He was gonna call me and order a pizza.
He's gonna prank call you.
Yeah.
Real talk, prank calls are
gonna
kind
duck.
of fucked up. Like,
They are.
they're a little bit. They're not my forte, you know, because it's like You have people working shit jobs, probably having a bad day, or maybe they're having a good day, but I don't know. This feels kind of shitty.
It depends on the prank call.
I'd rather prank
if you
call
do
like a CEO or something, but then you probably get sued, so no fun.
He tracks you down with like,
if it's not like,
it depends on
if
the
it's
prank
not
call.
mean-spirited,
If you have a good,
if it's not too mean-spirited and it's silly, that's fine.
Yeah, if you have a good prank call, you can cheer someone up.
Yeah, if you
And
can cheer
if you have a
someone
good
up.
prank call,
On one of Donkey's videos, he was doing a prank call, and the person's just like, Donkey, what are you doing here? And he's like, oh shit. He hangs up. It was perfect. And he included it in the video because it was funny. Like, if Donkey tried to do those today, I'm sure more people would recognize him, and it would actually be funny when they recognize him because it's charming.
Yeah, everyone knows Donkey.
Donkey used to be one of those channels that, I mean, I still watch his videos, but like back in the day, like that was like one of the big YouTube channels I would watch. I remember I subscribed to him when he only had like 7,000 subs. It was so long ago.
He's still a very good content creator.
No, he is. He's just, you know, he's gotten really big. And so he won't do Let's Plays anymore, which is a shame. I loved his Let's Plays. He doesn't do them anymore, and you can't even see them anymore on YouTube because they made it so that...
They unlisted them.
Yeah, they unlisted them permanently, which sucks.
Stinks.
He would have to manually do it himself, and I don't think he's really motivated. We're gonna go on the break, y'all.
It's time for a break.
Time for a break. I'm gonna run to the restroom.
Time for a Kit Kat.
Can I trust you not to say anything inappropriate while I'm away?
You can trust me.
Okay.
I would never say anything bad.
All right. I'll be right back. I'll be gone for like 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye-bye.
I swear to God, bud.
She's gone. But Bobby funny baby Texas. That's it. That's everything. That's all I got. That's all my material.
All right. You're really good at that. How are you doing it so well? Or are you doing that thing where you flick the cheek, like?
No, I'm doing it with just my mouth.
Nice. I like the slight distortion. That's great. Oh man.
Yeah, this is. You just equalize the air pressure between your mouth and the outside.
Interesting. Fascinating. Amazing technology.
You can't blow too hard and you can't suck too hard. Well, you can.
But can I just say, by the way, it's been. I'm glad you're on the stream. This has been fun, just having someone to chat with. Makes it a lot easier. This has been fun. I'm enjoying this.
Me too. Needed some talk.
Nice to have a friend to chat with. I need to do that more often. I need to have like people just feel free to hop in. Obviously, I have to just be careful because I can't just have some random person hop in because then it's like, oh god. But if someone I know and trust, then yeah, of course.
Random person, he just says,
Yeah, absolutely, Thorns. I agree. Guests are good for like just keeping topics and things going. It's like I kind of want to do a podcast in the future. I've been talking with my gal pals a lot. We keep talking about it, and we have hilarious Discord calls. We have a lot of fun. And we're thinking like we should do a podcast sometime. Because when you have a guest on stream, it's essentially like you're having a podcast. Unless you're playing multiplayer games. But we're doing single player here, so we're just talking about whatever.
Yeah, you're keeping your brain engaged.
Yeah, it's good.
Who
So
is
thank
this
you.
old woman?
This is Godric, the Grafted. He's the Grafted because he keeps taking limbs and sticking them on his body, and it like works somehow.
How the fuck did they do that cloth simulation? What the fuck? That was fucking impressive.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. The only problem I have with the cutscenes in this game and Bloodborne, it's most notable in those two. Whenever they change shots, there sometimes will be a micro stutter, but other than that, it's not too big a deal.
I get why games do that. It's so easy to just like, what are they doing? Are they loading an entire
It's
asset
in real
between
time.
frames?
It's in real time, but it's like I feel like they should have multiple cameras that they're just switching between instead of loading it every single time. You know what I mean? Like, you figure that's what it would be. Like,
do
you
not
just have.
know what you mean.
You don't know what I mean? So,
I don't know what you mean.
Like they have a camera in the cutscene, right? And then they need another shot. Well, they just have another camera already waiting. I mean, that's what they're doing, but it has to reload it every time. It's so weird. I don't know why.
Well, it would be. I feel like they could just have they could just move the camera in one frame.
Yeah.
They just move it. It would be the same effect. I don't get why they. I don't get why they would. They. Oh.
I don't get the stutter thing either. It's very weird.
I fucking hate games these days. They're not
We're going
fucking,
from positive to I fucking hate video games.
I fucking hate games.
Wait, listen to what he
They're all
says.
stinky.
It sounds like he says ouch. He says ow. I think it's funny. I like the physics on his jewelry. It's so cool. You know, like, I agree when people say that these games don't look as high fidelity as they could. I agree. I do think the engine's holding them back, but there's some things where it's just like, that's cool.
It's a PS2 game.
It's PlayStation 2. This is what a PS2 game looks like, yo. Just a couple mods. We got 4K. We got a reshade. I fucking hate reshades.
You got the cloth sim.
I could rant
you
about
don't like when you.
I could rant
you don't like
about
setting the
reshades.
contrast up 10,000%.
And then the sharpening and like other horseshit.
It's beautiful.
Yo,
what was it I was gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say I hate modern games because no one knows how to fucking optimize the games, so everything stutters.
Yeah. No, you're right. It's
if
true.
it's a triple again, it always stutters. Always. Because they're devoting every little resource towards making everything look pretty that they go, oh, we didn't fucking code the gameplay, oh no.
I am the Lord.
We forgot to make the gameplay code optimized. Cause it's fucking stinky. Oh, stinky.
Shut up. How are you talking? You're dead.
I'm always dead.
Not you. The guy I killed. He was talking.
Wow.
He was his. You know how people have like a last word? He had a last paragraph. like, what the fuck?
He couldn't die unless he moved his. He couldn't die unless he said it.
I have to say these final words. Hang on just a moment. And then we ordered chicken nuggets and they took more than half of them, those bastards. That was my worst day. This is also a pretty lame day because I'm dying.
This also kind of stinks.
This day I've had worse days, but it's kind of a shitty day. So stupid.
of the Battleborn.
We can buy the puppet. I don't really want him though.
What's the puppet?
You can summon him. I'll get the puppet. Fuck it. I'll get the puppet. I'll get this too.
Get the puppet. He'll fill you with joy and jokes.
Pick that up too.
You
I
put your
don't know
hand
if I
on
can
him, and then he says,
summon him yet though, but let me see. Requires 60 FP. I have 82 FP. Oh, I could
Yes.
summon him.
"You only have 60 FPS.
Yeah.
You pleb."
Wish I had 60 FPS in this fucking game. More like 40. If I don't stream it, then it can be 60, no problem, but, you know.
That's because your graphics card is fucking doing the stream.
I know.
And your CPU is also doing the stream.
I know, and I'm recording also, so I'm doing everything at the same time. It's a miracle.
Probably the...
I can even do it at all. Also, the temperatures aren't bad, by the way. My temps only hit like 76 when I do all this.
That's very good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
So at least it's not killing it.
The optimum strategy is to have a separate little computer that takes your fucking mic and stuff.
Yep.
So that all the resources are on a separate computer.
Yep. You need one for the recording, and you need one for the playing of the game, but that requires to have 2 PCs, and it's like, oh god. Could you imagine?
Well, you
how
don't
hot-
need 2 full... You don't need 2 full PCs. One would just be like a fucking Linux server or something. Yeah.
I might consider something like that in the future if I get to be a bigger streamer.
Because I think OBS is like... What is it? OBS is on Linux, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's also a very intensive thing to run. Just by itself. But then when you're streaming and recording with it at the same time, it's like, oh god, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this
Why do you do
yourself?
this?
And I'm like,
Why are you
'cause
stupid?
I'm faking it till I make it, damn it.
Fake it till you cake it.
Yeah.
Cake it till you fake it.
I can't whistle today. I was trying to whistle there and nothing came out. It was sad. I think I have to go this way. There's more items to grab. I just haven't looked for them. I need to get better at navigating. Every time you whistle, it's just distortion and wind, and it's. Do you not have a windscreen
A
for
pop
the
filter?
Yeah.
No, I just have it to the side. Wait, can you hear this?
Nope, I can't hear that.
Yeah, that's because Discord fucking sucks. I hate... Discord has its
Well, you can turn it
voice
off.
detection feature.
You can turn
I
that stuff off.
can't.
I thought you could.
I actually can't. You can't. You can have an extra light. You can turn an extra layer of it on, but you can't turn it off completely.
That's stupid. That's
The
so
input
lame.
mode is on voice activity. It's like voice activity, and it's fucking detection for voice fucking sucks.
Yeah. It's why in OBS, like, they have this smart filter to cut out noise. I don't use it because it cuts out silly sounds that I can make and stuff. And it's like, I don't need that happening, obviously.
Let's put this there. Here, now it's just on all the time. Now my audio is crisp and stupid.
Ooh. No, I think that looks better. Same time, though.
Yeah, but
I wish the
I don't
color
actually know
scheme
what's-
matched better.
I wish there was a color scheme in this game.
I wish this game would let you, like, change the color of armor and stuff. That'd be so cool.
I wish this game wasn't stinky.
This game wasn't stinky.
If only this game then... I mean, this game probably smells really bad if you were in this world.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Everything's made of mold and the old giant corpses.
It's all mold and mildew. I freaking hate mold and mildew.
That's why I get Clorox bleaching every day.
What?
I go to the shop, I buy Clorox bleaching place,
I don't
and
like those
I
shoes.
buy it. It's like, why do you hate shoes?
The shoes I was
What's
wearing
wrong
were
with
too.
shoes?
They were like diamond tipped. Like it was stupid.
This is awesome.
What?
If you saw a CEO wear diamond tip shoes, you would go, "Oh, I hate them."
Yeah, I would be like, those suck because CEOs suck.
You would look at if you saw a little homeless guy and he had diamond tip shoes.
I'd be like,
you'd go,
he's
"Oh,
rad."
those still,
It's fucking cool.
they still,
No, I feel like it's cool. Shut up. Be like, yeah, that's badass. But if a CEO wears it, I'm like, that fucking sucks. Boo. Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the day when a CEO wears a diamond covered suit and just like, hello guys, it's me, Elon Musk. What the fuck? Did you turn into Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah, I did. You want to see me as Jimmy Neutron again? No, it's Squidward. It's not Jimmy Neutron, it's Squidward.
This is Jimmy. This is Jimmy. Why do you have a fucking brain helmet? Why are every single hat in this game is too big? Why are you so small? Is all these hats for giants and you just came into this world and you're like, hi, I would have like one hat, please. And they're like, oh, this is the smallest you got, you little short freak.
You fucking weirdo. Here you go,
What's wrong with
freak.
you? What? Here's the smallest hat we have. It fits your whole body.
I have to
Fuck
say, you kind of make a good point. A lot of the hats are too fucking big. I wish this wizard hat was slightly smaller.
This wizard hat reminds me of the guy in Resident Evil 7 or 8.
Oh, the guy you hate?
8.
No, in 8. You're thinking of the one
The
in
guy
8.
I hate.
Heisenberg? You fucking hate his design, I
The
remember.
guy I hate in level 8.
Yeah.
I hate his design. He has a big hat for no reason, and he has the keyblade.
He has the hammer weapon, and it feels like it's weird because he also has like he can control he can control metal. He can move metal. He's literally Magneto. That's his special power.
He could have a really cool design based on that, but instead he's just a fucking cowboy.
He's like a rejected Bloodborne character, and they gave him a hammer also because I guess a hammer would be interesting. You don't even get to fight him. You fight him transformed. It's stupid. Like, why put all that effort?
It's stupid. Yeah.
Godslayer Greatsword. Cool.
That's fine. I saw it.
I got the Godslayer Greatsword, and then I got the Cerulean Crystal Tear, and then
I got the big monkey. He was blue, and he was
Blue,
dead,
please.
and he lived 1,000 years. He lived 1,000 years, and his name was Shagolius the Paulius.
I want purple. Purple what? Don't raise your voice in public.
Purple what? It's such a genuine response.
That's such a good video. Blue, please. It's stupid. What that was? It's like what? What do you want? You fucking freaks! Get the fuck out of here! Is what he says at the end. He's like, get out of here. Okay, bye.
Genius. Chris and Zach Hadel are fucking.
Yeah, it's Chris.
geniuses.
It's Chris and Zach Hadel. My voice cracked. So sorry. I'm on second puberty. Leave me alone. I will have one day. I will have a stream where my voice doesn't crack once. We were so close. We were 5 hours and 15 minutes in without a voice crack, and then my voice fucking cracked. I'm so mad. Hey, Anna, what's up?
like
You're so excited. You're so excited. It's like, oh my god, guys, we're gonna have a stream without one voice crack.
We're having a stream where my voice doesn't crack. Oh shit.
You sound like Morty.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
This is just freaking.
This is what Morty sounds like. He's really nervous all the time, and he's terrified of his fucking, what's his uncle or his grandpa or what is he? Is his
grandpa?
Is his grandpa?
Yeah.
I like that one bit where someone, I don't remember where this is from. This isn't my joke, but it was someone was saying, What if he was just like, you gotta turn into a car, Morty. We're in a situation. I put a microchip in your head right when you were born. I put a microchip in your head. You can turn into a car. You just have to will it. Now do it right now, Morty. You can do it. And he's like,
I remember this.
Funny concept. What was that from?
It was an actual scene in the show.
It was? Okay,
pretty
so it's
sure
from
it
the
was.
show.
It was
Okay.
I'm like 90% sure, and the joke is that he didn't actually put anything in. He was just making Morty do something while he did something else.
Oh, he was just distracting him.
He was just trolling
with
him.
him.
That's what fucking weird.
That's funny.
That's what he does. That's his entire. That's his
Anna.
entire fucking character in the
Getting
show.
out
He
his
just fucks
comments.
with Morty for no reason.
Gee, Rick, becoming an Elden Lord is a small chore. Like, yeah,
Nothing good.
it's fucking good.
Nothing.
What are you doing?
It's not.
You snapping? You clicking? You...
Oh fuck! I'm pressing the button.
What button is that? Is that like a stress thingy?
Yeah, it's a little fidget cube.
Oh yeah. Fair enough.
I had it. I forgot I had it. I just had it in my hand and I didn't realize I was even clicking it.
Oh, you're good. No worries. I need to get a fidget cube anyway, because
They're fun.
they are
good.
fun. They're
the
satisfying.
Best thing anyone's
Yeah.
ever made.
Yeah. I
They're
like
the best
those.
shape, a cube.
Yeah, and you can just put it in your pocket. It's not too big.
Mm-hmm.
Those
you
are
just
way
have
better
it.
than fidget spinners. Memes aside,
Yeah.
I just prefer those way more. I need to get one.
Fidget spinners are nice, but you don't fidget with them really. You can't really fidget with them.
Exactly. Like
All you can do is
you just spin it, and then
All you can do is
can't
spin
touch
them.
it because then it will stop spinning. But with a cube, you just have a
Exactly.
light switch, you have an analog stick, you have all kinds of stuff.
yeah, you have the buttons. You have a button
Cool.
that goes click, and you have a ball that rolls around.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like this fashion. I think this kind of works overall. The leggings, if they were a slightly different color, it'd be perfect.
Just play the game in monochrome. All your problems will be solved.
Just black and white. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, not even monochrome. Just the colors black and white.
Get
just
rid of
make it
all the
completely binary.
saturation. Get rid of all the saturation.
No,
No,
no.
no grays either.
Get rid of all.
Just, it's
rid
either
of all the
white
gradients.
or black.
Stop being a black or white.
It's like you're playing Mad World or whatever. What's it called? Not Mad World. What's that game called? Was it Mad World?
Mad World.
I know
Oh,
this-
Data C.
No, there was this song. I know there's a song, but there was that game where it was in black and white, but it also had red for the blood. I don't remember what it's called. I never played it. But it was cell shaded also.
I feel like This sounds really familiar. I know I've seen something like that. It was.
it was called
Wasn't
Mad
it like
World.
really like?
It's extremely
Probably
gory.
was. Was it like? Was it like fucking comic book style kinda?
Yes, yes. It
I'm
was,
pretty sure that
it was
was
very
it.
comic book style. I think that's what it was. Yeah. That makes sense.
There's RimWorld. I don't know.
RimWorld.
Yeah, Mad Frost.
Maybe
What was it? What was the fucking
it
game
was
called?
something world, so it might have been what you said.
Mad World.
That just reminds me of Gears of War, the original trailer for the first one.
What's this? Mad World is a beat 'em. Oh, I think I found it. It's called Mad World.
Okay,
Yeah, that was it. Black and white with just red.
must be like a
This
PS2
was
game.
fucking. This was way back. No, this was like This was Sega,
Oh
and
shit!
it was on the Wii. It was on the
What?
Wii. That's right.
It was on the Wii. That's so
The
weird.
Wii. The Wii, and it was only on the Wii.
And it never got a sequel.
What a fucking. What a fucking strange concept for just the Wii.
Yeah. I need
I
to
looked
do
for
this
Mad
more
World
often.
on Steam, and I was like,
I need to have more guests on
go
stream.
upstairs,
I need to have more guests on
have
streams.
guests,
Yeah, this is fun.
invite Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci.
Right, Joe Pesci. He's like 87 years old. He's gonna look at this and he's gonna have a heart attack.
This game looks amazing at this shot with this lighting. I actually like the way it looks right now. The right lighting can make a big difference.
Still gray.
Too
It needs to
gray.
be
It's a gray,
You need
horrible,
to put the contrast up.
depressed world.
You need to put the contrast up. You need to make all the reflections really shiny.
We're not playing Mario Sunshine here, okay? This isn't.
Yeah, why aren't we playing Mario Sunshine?
I would play Mario Sunshine. I tried emulating it, and the problem is, you know how in Mario Sunshine on the GameCube controller, the triggers have a thing where if you press them in all the way, you'll like lock yourself in place. I can't do that on emulator. I can't get my controller to do that. Which really fucking
I don't
sucks.
know that actually.
So I'm
I
lacking.
never played the GameCube.
Oh, you should play it. You can
never
play it
played
on the
GameCube.
Wii
I
with
played
the GameCube controller.
Oh, I guess that's true. I do have a GameCube controller.
If you have a Wii, you could play it.
I think
I really recommend it. I love Sunshine.
I do have a Wii actually. I haven't plugged in like 10 years, but yeah.
You could totally play Sunshine if you found a copy. It's just good luck finding it cheap, I guess.
I could buy GameCube games. Oh yeah, that's right. I also fucking finding it for a price that's okay.
Yeah, that's the problem. You're gonna probably see it at least be $60, and that's gonna be used. So that kind of sucks, unfortunately.
Fucking 3D All Stars. Yeah, you got Super Mario Sunshine renewed for $80.
Wait, I just realized something.
I mean,
I can confuse this guy.
You can kick him in
He's
his
a
little
golem,
toes.
so he's weak to crystal darts.
The crystals, of course.
Now he's gonna attack them. Watch this shit. Or not. He should attack them. Yeah, he shot him in the fucking face. Oh, I forgot. I can't riposte with a whip. That's so stupid. Give him a knuckle sandwich.
Why are you so stupid?
I am so stupid.
I am so stupid.
I made a big
Believe me.
mistake.
I made a big mistake.
The cook of the spaghetti.
That's Mario. That's Mario cooking spaghetti.
You think Mario's ever cooked
He knows
spaghetti in his
I'm
life, or do you think he's like too privileged for that now?
He's too rich. He's too
fucking.
white.
He's got too much. He's got one too many coins. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's like, oh, I don't need to make pasta.
Don't have to
I can
do
just, like,
this
make
anymore.
sauce.
Like, oh god, Mario, no, what happened to you? You used to be our hero.
Why? Why is, Mario's not even Mario's not even real. Have you ever seen food in Mario? It doesn't exist.
I like how you just
They
said.
have never rendered pasta.
I like how you just said Mario's not even real. Like, he's not even. I mean, he's
Mario's
not. He's just a video game character. He's not a real person.
Nothing in Mario is
So yeah,
real.
you're right. He
Where-
isn't real.
But where is the fucking food in Mario? Have you ever seen pasta in Mario? Have you ever seen anything in Mario that was food?
Sonic eats chili dogs, so yeah, you're right. What the fuck's up with that?
Where's Mario's pasta? Why doesn't he have a pasta power-up? You should eat pasta and then he gets really tired and lays down.
And then he looks at the scale later at the end of the week and he's disappointed.
He's really so sad. He's like, oh.
And then he gets so sad that he just continues eating the way he does because he's sad, and it's that's and it never ends.
It's fucking terrible.
It's true.
That's too real.
That's
That's too real.
exactly what it is. That's what I'm referencing. That's been me the past year and a half where I'm like stuck. No, like 2 years where I'm stuck over 200 pounds and I'm just like, well, maybe some pizza tonight will make me feel better.
It's true.
It's true. It's so true. It hurts.
It's too real.
That was pretty funny though. You gotta admit, that was pretty funny. Mario's not even real.
Mario's not even real.
Wait, is Crash Bandicoot real? At least please tell me Crash Bandicoot's real.
Crash Bandicoot's not real. Neither is Engine.
I'm sad.
Crash Bandicoot almost was real, but then they took its pants off.
Whoa.
So now all the games are just him with pants on.
What a
They were
bunch
just
of
a
bullshit.
recreation of a fantasy. I'm sure there's a mod, a Nexus mod.
No.
There's a mod, a Nexus mod.
No.
There's a mod. Nexus mod has a mod.
No.
They have it.
No. Why would they make that?
They're like, wow.
That's a good impression.
Oh no.
It is like 20 degrees hotter in here right now because I am sweating from laughing.
All that hate.
I'm serious.
Good job.
No! We need more Crash when he dies. He needs to fucking scream.
He needs to scream his lungs out. He goes,
like, horrible. Just horrible.
that should be the
It's
next
like real.
mod.
It's too real.
We just take videos of real screams and overlay it on Crash.
No. He's like coughing. He's like,
He falls in the water and it's just realistic. It's just realistic.
no. And it's like for 3 minutes, just sounds. It's like, oh god. And the child's just sitting there after playing, like, what the fuck? What the fuck, Mom? I don't like this game.
It's too real.
And this is why video games are considered not okay for children to play. It's all Crash's fault.
So they had the gun in Crash Bandicoot 1, and it's like, oh, now my child thinks guns are real. But yeah, I found the mod. And it's actually just terrible. It's just.
Of course it is.
They just fucking. They just deleted the mesh, and then they added a subdivided little mesh, and it's not even the same fucking texture. It's just fucking. It's not the same colors.
I have random bruises on my arms. What the fuck?
That's me punching you to the internet.
I'm convinced that our cat Gumball is scratching me in my sleep because she wants me to die.
Yeah, that sounds like a cat. That sounds like what
ever
cats
since
do.
I moved in here, she's like, I don't know if I like this bitch, James.
At least you don't have a bunk bed, right?
No. Why would we have a bunk bed? Why would we have a bunk bed when I'm married to Jamie? Yeah, Jamie, I'll get on the top bunk tonight. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, you would always sleep on the bottom bunk.
Shut up! All right, I'm gonna run some ads real quick, chat. We'll be right back. Shut up, bud. It's not polite to be so truthful.
That's what you get for having guests on your stream. You get to get called out.
Yeah,
You can't
it's
fool
pretty
them
funny
with
though.
your
I gotta
lies
lie,
in the
it
seat
was
anymore.
funny. It was funny.
But having a bunk bed and the cat is actually bad. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because my cat's fucking 200 pounds or something, and
What?
he's fucking heavy. He's like 60 pounds, 80 pounds.
Fuck, that's
He's
huge
heavy.
for a cat. It must be a naturally big cat though, right? Like,
It's a ragdoll. It's not, maybe it's probably not the actual size, but he's just really big. He's a fucking blob. You carry him, it's like a sack of flour. He went on top bunk, and my bed on the bottom bunk is like angled 90 degrees with my legs sticking out. And he jumped off the top bunk.
Oh no!
And he was like
he landed
he was
on
like
your
2
leg.
inches away. He landed on my leg. Yeah, he was like 2 inches away from the spot that really hurts.
Yeah.
It was like I was fucking sleeping, and he just woke me up. I was like,
And you're just like,
like I'm dying. Help me.
Drunk posse call bunk beds the trash can. I get it.
Bees, I call it.
All right, we're back. So it looks like you can trade the remembrances for 2 randomized items. That's interesting. I don't think I'm gonna trade those for that, but interesting. Yeah, oh, I love that emote, Drunk Boss. That's great.
Put it in the trash can.
Put it in the trash.
Whenever you find here's a PSA. Whenever you find the possum on the street, just grab them and bring them to your nearest trash can.
There's nothing.
Do the world a service.
Alright, let's see if we can find... This guy gives me a reward, yes?
You've received an
You are a thorough
as a tarnished
enjoyer of other possum streamers. You should follow my stream. My last stream was 3 years ago.
What did you stream?
I think I was just a drawing stream and no one watched.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it be, I guess.
You again. I thought you
I mean, yeah, it's hard to fucking get. You can't really get a fucking audience just because on fucking Twitch.
She just gave me the Ash of War no skill. You know what? Thanks, lady. Thanks for the no skill.
Oh, yes. I wonder if he's in a
No skill. You'll have no
I
skill.
kind of like her
This is
fashion. It
fun.
actually kind of works. She looks like a Jinjo. What if she's an armored Jinjo?
What did you just? What are you just saying slurs now?
No, that's from freaking
Say-
Banjo-Kazooie. You never
Jin-
played Banjo-Kazooie?
Oh, that's one R-rated game. Also, no, I actually haven't. I didn't have a Nintendo 64.
Oh, you missed out. Banjo-Kazooie kicks ass.
I played Super Mario 64 and
You played the
Smash
Super
on
Mario?
Nintendo. I played the Super Mario. Super. Bless you.
Sorry about
Bless
that.
you. I didn't play Banjo-Kazooie because I just didn't have a Nintendo 64.
Fair, fair.
It seemed like a good game.
It's great.
It seemed like a good game.
It's the second one's even better.
I should play it eventually. I should get it and then.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna get a Nintendo 64. Well, maybe I will at some point. I have a PS1 and I need to fix it because the fucking disc thing broke and doesn't read discs anymore. And what
Oh.
I'm thinking is they have this fucking thing. They have a mod where you can just put a bunch of ROMs on an SD card and then they'll just connect it to the PS1 directly. I want to get that because that way I can also put the homebrew games on the PS1 and run them on actual hardware and see if they work. Fucking love that there's a PS1 homebrew scene.
There actually is?
There's just some. There is, yeah.
That's so cool.
There's just a bunch of fucking nerds that are just like, hey, I figured out how the PS1 works and I built a whole fucking script for it. And
Oh, that's amazing.
now you can make it. Oh, it is.
It's weird to
I mean,
think like how that
yeah,
just
it's-
eventually happens for games and stuff.
Yeah.
Another weird thing to think
I mean,
is
it was
like
late.
every game eventually comes to PC. When you think about it. Oh, I didn't talk to you there.
Yeah,
Dan.
that is true. That is true. Just because of emulation, because emulation.
Yeah.
is powerful.
Eventually eventually emulation becomes powerful enough
Well done. Something
where oh, he gave me his weapon anyway.
As you
Weird.
might have guessed, I still can't move. No need to be.
I think I know why they didn't randomize that. Because in Elden Ring and in Dark Souls Remastered, they have this weapon level matchmaking where it goes up and down a couple upgrades, so you can only match up with people with similar weapon level. And so they made it so that his rapier, because if you pick it up, then it's in your
What did
inventory.
you say?
His weapon!
What'd you just say?
Shut up!
Mm,
His pointy
an naughty
stick.
word.
He's put the pointy stick.
wow. You
And
put the
then-
pointy stick into the.
If you pick it up, it puts you in that tier forever, even if you discard it, which is stupid, by the way. But they made it so that in this you would know where you're gonna get it from, so that in case you're playing online with the randomizer and not getting banned somehow, you'll never accidentally pick those up. It's kind of weird.
Oh.
Oh, let's take out the summon here. Let's actually take him out now.
Take him out to the balls.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the thing. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if it's something.
I remember I went to a baseball game once when I was fucking really young.
Yeah. That's the whole
It
story.
was fucking boring.
Yeah.
That is the whole story. They
I
were
like watching.
Oh, let's
I
go
like
with-"
watching baseball on TV. I don't want to go to a game and watch it.
Especially now, the fucking what is it? The seats are like $600.
Yeah. It's like fuck that. Those aren't even like good seats, probably.
I remember fucking my uncle was just like, "Hey, let's take the kids out to the ball game," and we were like fucking
the kids to the ball game
We were-
there.
we were like little sheltered kids that had like no concept of fucking sports. We just played Crash Bandicoot all day, and then like, oh, let's take them to watch cartoons and play Crash Bandicoot. It's like, well,
Let's make
take
the
them out to
kids
the ball
not
game.
fuck
And
up,
then-
eh? That's what he was essentially saying. Let's not have our kids be fucked up. That's essentially what he said. Without
basically-
telling you. That's what he said. And I know, because that's what my dad did. Because he took us to baseball once too, and we fucking hated it. Because we were just playing video games and watching TV all day. So I guess that's the that's the go-to father solution. It's just, let's take him to a baseball game. That will make him not be fucked up.
Just take them to the ball game.
Just take him to the old ball game. Oh,
I
that's
enjoyed
funny.
the ball game when I was 2 years old. In
I
the
like
year
how we just
1942.
perfectly relate on that.
I remember. It was a fucking really big one too, because it was
Yeah,
like my
yeah.
fucking uncle, and he was like,
Of course.
and I was fucking going like, oh, this is too big, man, it's too loud, my little ears.
When I went to the baseball
Aw.
stadium, I was afraid to go out to it because it was so high up, and I'm terrified of heights, especially when I was a little kid.
Me too. I fucking hate heights. Especially, I live in fucking bumfuck nowhere where all the buildings are like 16 feet high at most, and we went to the ball game, and it's like, this is fucking 200 feet. What the fuck? And
Yeah.
I remember we went inside, and the way that the fucking stadium's built, and also I guess the time of day, it makes it look like you're just floating in space in the sky, and that fucking freaked me out. Especially when they did the fireworks, and they put the you can see the smoke blowing in the wind, and it made it look like the entire stadium was just rotating and moving, and I remember just being really freaked out by that.
Oh man, it's no
I'm gonna
fun.
hate the ball game. Oh, look at these people banging the ball. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Pay attention to the game, son. It's like, okay.
I don't have any reference point for this, Father. Father, I have no reference point. This means nothing to me. When Crash Bandicoot hits the box, I know what that means. I know the implications. When they hit the ball, I'm like, who won? Who's the winner when they hit the ball?
Yeah. Who is the winner at the end of the day, right?
No one. Especially not me.
Especially not me.
Especially not me.
Definitely not me.
Not me, you know.
I kind of want to use this axe.
You should hit an enemy with it and then watch as they don't split down half the middle.
I wish this game had gore. God, that'd be fun.
They should have had Left 4 Dead 2's gore system.
Oh,
where
that was such a good
it's
system. The best
really
gore.
good. They were really smart.
It still looks great.
Valve's really fucking good with those little graphical revolutions. Like when
Yeah.
they did
How they did
Half-Life
the ra-
Alyx's Liquid Auto Shader.
Or like how they did the ragdoll in Left 4 Dead in general. Like they had a stunt man do a lot of the animations, recorded it, and then they combined it with ragdoll, and it's so good.
Yep, they just
Like,
they
you
had
can
the
see,
Stuntman do the thing,
you
and
can
then
see zombies get
just
shot,
ragdolls at the thing.
run into the wall, bump up against the wall with their arms hitting it and their
Mhm.
head hitting it, and then fall backwards. Like, it's nuts.
Yep, it's really good. It fucking adds so much.
And then they have like 3
And it's like
variations
100
of that.
of them.
Yeah, they have like 3
Yeah.
variations of that particular thing, and then they have other ones with tons of variations too. It's insane.
And it's all happening with like 100 of fucking zombies, and then
Yeah.
it's all happening over multiplayer. It's fucking insane. Valve knows how to make games.
Like, it's the fact that that
Valve
game,
knows
and
how
that
to
game's
fuck
from
out.
2008. Like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. The fucked up thing is, like, a fucking AAA game, they would make that. They would make one of the promises of the game at EA be like, "Oh, there's gonna be thousands of zombies," and then they're gonna make it and they're gonna program it, and then they're gonna go, "Oh, we can't actually have that many because we don't know how, because we dragged too many assets in,
Yeah.
and it don't work."
Yep.
And then they just have like 50.
Yep. This is how it is.
There's like two different types of video game developers. There's those that fucking know what they're doing. And
There's
those
doers,
that-
and then there's talkers.
Yeah. It's like that. Those people that made the that were like, "Oh, we're gonna make a bracelet, and it's gonna be a projection, and it's gonna be a touchscreen and everything." And then there's like, "Oh, we don't actually have any like experience making things, but we just looked at existing technologies, and we were like, oh, we can take those and combine them like this." And they didn't have any fucking proof of concept or anything.
Yeah. They just had
And then
an
they
idea.
never
Basically,
fucking-
what you're saying is they had the very first step of creation, an idea, and they had no other step.
They didn't have any experience. They didn't have they had an idea for something that they could maybe make that might be possible, and they never fucking considered the idea of, oh, maybe it doesn't actually work in practice.
Like,
'Cause
not
of
to
fucking
be a negative
dumbasses.
girl, but like, everyone can come up with an idea. It's how our
Everyone can
brains
come up
work.
with an idea.
It's how our brains
Yeah,
work.
we always make ideas. I made a million ideas that would probably
Yeah.
sell for $1 bajillion. But
Same here, but I didn't.
can't do them in practice.
I can't do them, or I just didn't bother trying, or like, you know, it's like, again, though, that kind
I
of
don't
links
have
up
the
with being an
resources.
artist and not having the motivation, or maybe just limitations and stuff. It's similar to that, where it's just like,
Yeah.
do what you can do and keep doing it. Like,
Yeah.
don't just sit around
then
all
you build
day
it up.
feeling bad that you don't know how to create. You can do it. You just have to do it.
You just have to create. You just create small
Like,
and stinky. If
I
you don't
know-
create small and stinky, then you'll never create big and good. That's the
Exactly. And
reality
I
of
like,
it.
I know that I'm just streaming right now, but I'm getting back into music creation too. Like, me and Jamie, we picked up FL Studio when it was on sale. We're gonna be working on music together instead of
Ooh.
just by ourselves. And I'm like, I'm so
Nice.
excited for that duo work with my partner. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
I just think that will just work so much better. I'll have way more motivation to keep creating. And like, when it comes to streaming, it's kind of similar with that. Like, I put off streaming for the longest time because I was too intimidated by it. I'm like, I'm gonna suck. I'm not gonna know what I'm doing. And yeah, my first couple streams, they're pretty, you know, and I could still improve now, but I'm way better than I thought I would ever be.
You gotta suck before you can blow.
What do you mean blow your money off? Like, blow all your money away? Like, I made so much money. Oh, I forgot taxes are a thing. Oh no. That always happens to people. They make money, they spend all of it, and they have nothing left for taxes.
Yeah.
Always put like
Them
10% aside or something.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, they never fucking teach it in school.
No, they don't.
No one ever
That
teaches you
would be
taxes. They
that
just
should
go,
be a class that you take in high school, not even in college. Like, that should just be a standard thing.
yeah. It should be standard.
Life
It's like,
skills should be a
here's-
required high school. It should be ongoing through high school too. It shouldn't be just one class. It should be all 4 grades through high school. There's more life skills you learn. And then, like, when you like, seriously, like, it's so important. Like, I wish I knew a lot of these life skills that I'm still trying to learn. Do you know how to do your taxes? I sure as fuck don't. We pay someone else to do it for us.
I don't know how to fucking do it without a fucking W-2. If you're
Yeah.
like self-employed, how the fuck do you even do taxes?
How
No
the
one
fuck?
knows.
How am I supposed to do taxes with Twitch? Because I'm gonna have to do them, and it's like, How many hours do you work? How much money do you make an hour? And it's like, I don't know. It depends on...
It varies.
It
fucking
greatly
varies all the time.
varies. Most of the time, it's 0. Not that there's anything wrong with that, chat. Y'all are golden. But I'm just saying, like, as an example, it's like, I don't... how do you tax me for this, y'all? I'm just trying to keep
Why
track
did
of
you
how
tax
much I'm
me?
making. And just being cautious about how much I'm spending. Keep some saved up to the side, you know? Just in case. But I don't think I'll even make enough to... I mean, isn't there like a minimal amount you have to make to get taxes? Like, to even have to do
there
taxes?
is.
So I don't think I'm even gonna hit
Yeah.
that. I don't remember how much it is. Is it like 1,000?
I don't have a clue.
My game almost crashed. That was great.
It's good.
It is good when the game crashes because it reminds me of Crash Bandicoot. A much better
Yeah, you
game.
get it. You understand it all.
It's all about Crash, baby. I'm
It's
all
all
about
about
that
Crash. Have you
crash.
ever-
All that crash. No Call of Duty.
Shut your fucking face.
Shut your fucking face.
hole.
Shut your face. Shut the fuck up.
Go away. Never open mouth.
Okay. I'll stay silent. I'm gonna fight the lion.
Never open nose. What if I fight the lion?
That lion just roared and knocked over a tree. So I think I'm
That
fucked.
seems about. That seems like accurate lion physics.
Fighting a lion with whips feels correct. It also feels horrible. Shameful. Oh, with the back sass. I like it.
Kick him in his ass.
See it throwing dust in my eye. This is bad. Oh.
I've been wondering what the fuck happened to Tough Bippy.
Happened to what?
Tough Bippy.
What is that?
Ding Dong and Julian's game.
Oh, is it still being worked on? I think they just ran
I
into like
assume
some
so.
slowdown, but I think they're still working on it. They just had a lot of stuff
Oh.
happen this year, so it made it more difficult to. But yeah, they're still working on it.
Wow.
Sometimes,
so. I
sometimes
wonder-
Ding Dong will stream himself working on it too. Of course, the code's censored.
I wonder
but-
if he. Oh, that stinks.
But
I
you
wanna
can still
look at
see
the
him.
code.
I want to look at the code and copy the game. I mean, like, it's not like
No,
it's not like people could get away
it's
with
just
it.
code.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I mean it's just cold. I just
I
want
mean,
to
he's
see how the
making
game
it.
works.
He's making it from scratch, though. So I mean, I can understand being protective of it
Yeah, I guess it would be like something that would be like.
because
you
he
know,
could make
they're
it into an
trying
engine.
to make this into something profitable.
They could turn it into an
Something
engine.
he's trying to be profitable. Though.
Yeah, he could turn that into an engine and make profit off of it. So I kind of understand why they would keep it kind of under wraps when it comes to that. If they go that direction, that would make sense, honestly. Sell your own engine, or use it for yourself and your future projects.
I'm trying to see. From what I can see, it says that they're looking for a publisher to do funding.
Oh boy, that sucks.
Mm.
Hopefully they can find someone.
Yeah.
Why don't they just get
Yeah.
Donkey to do it?
Just to get the,
Isn't
get
Donkey?
Donkey's millions.
They're making
Yeah,
that thing.
He's like super rich, yeah.
Is he even gonna? I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be good. I don't know. How would I know?
What's Donkey making?
He's
What's Donkey making?
They're becoming a. He's becoming a publisher
Really?
for indie
How?
games. Yeah.
When?
Because he's got YouTube money.
How?
With his YouTube money, he's gonna help small indie devs, but only certain ones. Like he's like, if you're not bringing quality in the first place, then he's not going to even bother.
That's
but,
fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's smart to do it that way. It makes sense to do it that way. That way, there's no bloat. He's having his money go to what really matters. But I don't know if he would go to Donkey for that. It'd be cool if he did.
Yeah, it would be nice. I want to see the fucking bunny punch the fuck
What are you talking? Oh, you want to see the bunny punch the fucking things? Yeah.
Yeah.
I want
Punch
to
the
see
fucking level.
I want to see the bunny punch the level.
I want to see the bunny punch the guy's bottle.
Got 50 coins. Oh.
50 potatoes.
Have you watched Oni Play's Witch Hunt series?
Yeah.
I keep rewatching that
I
one.
have.
I have it quietly play in the background sometimes. I just love that series so much. I need to watch their new
I've been
series.
watching Only Plays way too much lately.
Yeah, I really like Oni Plays. They're like my favorite
They're just
Let's
too
Play
good.
series. They really are.
Especially, yeah. It's just great for, just great to listen while on a break or just in general.
Yeah. If you're like working on something
Hey,
and you need
streamers,
background noise, you know?
hey viewers, did you hear that? Go watch Only Plays instead of this channel.
Yeah, go watch Oni Plays instead of me. You'll have a much better time.
No. Oh, that's mean.
Oh no. I mean, we have content. I don't...
Here's the content.
Wow. I didn't know we were 12
The
years
best
old.
content.
I didn't know we were 12 years old. Stop it!
Bubba boy.
We never see Bud again on the stream.
Hey,
Whatever happened to Bud?
hey.
That was a cool guest. Yeah, but then he started farting and making noises.
yeah, it didn't work out too
It
well.
didn't work out.
He moved to New York.
You actually moving to New York?
Maybe one day.
We're talking about having,
not-
me and Jamie are talking about moving to North Carolina one day.
North Carolina. I don't know where the fuck North Carolina even is on the map.
Oh, well, it's probably north of South Carolina.
Holy shit, that makes so much sense.
I know. I'm pretty fucking smart when I think
What's
about
What's in North Carolina?
it. Land.
Oh.
Our goal is to buy some land by the end of next year. And then by the end of the year following
Just
that
land,
to
not
live
even a
there.
house.
Well, we're gonna get land first, and then we're gonna build a container house
Oh, that's smart.
because it's
You can-
cheaper and it's so much easier to work with.
I've considered that at some points because
Yeah.
you can get land pretty cheap here in Florida, but it's in shitty places kind of.
Yeah.
And also the fucking issue with getting electricity and internet running
Yeah.
all the way out there. How are you gonna do it? How are you gonna get electricity?
Well, that's why it's gonna take us a couple years. We'll get it figured out though. It's gonna be a process. I mean, Jamie's a really, really, really smart man. So, and he's been doing research
I would
and
love
stuff.
to build a house.
It'd be
I
fucking
build
cool.
Legos. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same. You just snap them
build a
together,
house.
right? Like,
Oh, I build fucking things out of wood. I could build a whole house. Just
Fucking
watch me.
do it.
I'll
Do it. Build that
It's gonna
house. It's
crumble
like
when
made
it-
of mud
when it
and like
crumbles.
sticks, and it fucking falls apart. I worked on this for 6
gonna make-
years. The grand reveal. It starts to rain. It just fucking hasn't rained for
It's made
6
out of
years
fucking
apparently.
paper.
Fucking
Oh yeah, in fucking Florida.
styrofoam.
Yeah, just in Florida. For the first time ever in Florida, it stopped raining for 6 years. Everyone was dying while I was building this house.
It's fucking funny.
When are we gonna move out? I wanna get a fuck. I need to move. I just need to move out. I need to get a place. I need to get a proper place, but there's all the places are expensive.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to have a roommate of some kind. Roommate or partner.
stinks. Well, even roommate, I already had like a roommate set up, but then it's like even roommate, the prices are still
Yeah,
stupid high.
I know. It's pretty bad. You would need like 3 roommates to make it a reasonable price. And then there
You need
goes
3 roommates.
there
in a
goes your
one-
privacy and
one-bedroom
independence.
house.
'Cause that sucks, honestly. It's kind of frustrating. Like independence is so important to have. It really helps your mood.
Yeah. I hate America.
Yeah, it's it's so difficult to get your own place these days, and to be alone or to just be with one other person. It's like the odds of actually, like, you would have to have so much money or just really luck out. Or just wait for the housing market to crash, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. It's probably gonna be 5 years, probably longer.
I'm honestly waiting for that to happen. Just fucking crash, or you would.
I wish it would.
What is the map?
Me and Jamie are still waiting for it to crash because that's when we really want to going for it, you know? We're trying to make it the right move. Because it would suck to get a house and then 2 months later the housing market crashes and it'd be like, fuck me.
Yep.
I mean, then again, maybe the cost would go down. I don't know. Because we already dealed on the... I don't know how it works. That's why it's good to hire people that know what the fuck they're doing. Hope the chat's doing well. I'm actually really having a good time just chit-chatting. This makes streaming so much easier, by the way.
Oh, very good.
So thank you, bud, for being a guest. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We're about to end this. The stream's about to end, but... Oh god, heal.
Oh, that's fine. I didn't even realize how long we've been chatting. That's amazing.
Yeah, we've been going for a bit.
I was gonna go get food anyways in a little bit.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be ending the stream in like 4 minutes, but if you want to say your goodbyes, go for it. Thank you for being on here.
I'm gonna stay for a little bit. Sure. I need to. Well,
for sure.
I'm just gonna be here for 5 years.
All right. I'm just gonna grab this one item real quick, and then I'll probably wrap it up here. This stream really turned around for me. I wasn't in a good mood for the first half, but then I was feeling okay in the middle, and now I'm feeling really good just having chatted with you. It's been nice.
Yeah, nice. It's very good. Have fun.
So thanks for helping me out here. All right, y'all. We're gonna switch to the end of the stream. So,
goodbye, stream.
Thank you for chilling with us. Do you have any social medias or anything you'd like to plug?
Oh, advertising. Hello, people. I'm on Twitter. I'm on B_BudArt.
Yeah, you can even see his
Tumblr at Bernie Buddy.
Bernie Buddy, yep. And this is his artwork on the end of the screen there. So if you ever need to find an artist when commissions are open again, look to Bud. Bud's great.
Yeah, go give me money.
Give Bud the money.
Headshots are at 1 million per dongle.
You're really advertising your stuff great.
I said it's a reasonable price. So I'm not open right now, but I'm gonna be. So
I'm looking for a raid here. We're gonna raid Daoman.
Shadow Legends.
Daoman is streaming Spyro 120% speedruns. Let's go give him some love.
God.
Spyro. Let me get his name in there. Daoman. And y'all know the message to leave Fluffy Butt Raid. Holy shit. How many viewers do we have? 15 people in the raid? Jesus. Please raid 15. This man. It makes me look good. I mean, it helps. Fluffy Butt Raid. Y'all hop in there. Go give Daoman some love. He's a really funny, energetic dude. He's great. All right. I'll see y'all next time. We'll be back on, was it Thursday? No, Friday. We'll be back on Friday with, what the fuck am I playing on Friday? Oh, Kingdom Hearts. I'm doing a Kingdom Hearts challenge run. So I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.